and welcome back to NMB Takoyaki Party. This is episode 78. The world famous NMB Takoyaki Party. You might have heard on 5 channel that the top 3 biggest NMB foreign fans are on that podcast, which include me, Matt, the Piro and Misaki Oshi.
Who bought 500.
We have Geoff, the Chihi Yoshi. You got Aruda, the Wakapon, Ida, and
Shion
Oshi.
Wakapon Kamioshi.
Kamioshi, yeah. And then we got Ryan, who's not famous at all.
Sad.
I mean, it's really funny. So, anyway, cause I feel like you're more well known in the Japanese community, or is that just like the Yuri community?
Oh well, no. I am probably well known in the Japanese NMB community, but I don't know.
But you've gone dark.
Yeah,
You also
I've disappeared for the last 2 years.
You didn't really flaunt that you're a foreigner.
That's true. Yeah, it wasn't really obvious. Like, the only time it was obvious that I'm foreign was whenever Matt would come up to me.
Well, I'm curious, how they even found Aruda and Jeff's name.
I think they found them from you.
I mean, well, Chihi retweeted me once.
Well, I mean, if you search Abiwakana Estek on Twitter, it's mostly me now.
Oh yeah. Your translation things of the magazine features and stuff would show up there.
Oh,
it's also if you randomly Google certain AKB members or other members, you'll find pictures of me or Andy doing our 2 shots. When we posted those on stage 48
in Romaji, yeah.
Oh. And that's how I'd end up on Facebook meme post or 4chan meme post.
I mean, we should explain to maybe some people here aren't on the Discord, they don't know what's going on. So
yeah. So go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's a couple of things, right? So one of the things we're going to talk about is during the because of election, right? So because Matt wanted to flaunt how rich he was.
Nah, I just wanted, hey, I got a bunch of boxes here. This is really stupid.
So
let's take a picture of it.
Yeah, he took a picture of the boxes and put it on Twitter, and then
yeah, if I could put "Welcome to Idle Hell."
Yeah,
and that's the caption.
Yeah, and then someone picked it up and said oh my god, this super rich white guy is gonna vote for Misaki.
It's really funny, how misinformation. I'm used to hearing misinformation, fake news.
Yeah,
did you tweet? I understand it.
Did you tweet the Discord? Not the Discord, the Twitch link. How did they find your?
Twitch? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did an opening, the unboxing.
Oh, okay. So because someone
I posted that picture, and I posted that picture as the cover image was watch me open up 500 boxes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then so some guy probably went to watch you, and then he was oh my god, this white dude has all these boxes, and he's live streaming voting for Misaki.
Yeah, so if this information is
and
I was just opening up CDs. I wasn't actually voting yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't even 500 CDs. I think it's 350 or something. I think when I found
and then
got done counting.
And then
they're not even all mine. Actually, most of them are Aruda's. But,
so and then people got into a conversation about oh my, this the joke was the common joke was oh, there's an Arab oil sheik who will vote for the girl to
oil baron,
vote, yeah, on oil baron and oil baron. Well, they say Sekuo, which is an oil sheik, but I mean it's the same idea, right? And then it's oh, but then this guy is so what did they say? It was oh, we thought the votes were gonna come from China, but it's actually gonna come from Tochigi. And then there was someone posted about just so you guys know, the top 3 foreigner votas are Matt, Geoff,
and Aruda.
Yeah, that's funny.
I have no idea how they found you 3.
Yeah, that's why. How did they find the other 2?
Stalk people all the time. I was
For all
stalked
of
after
you.
Chihi retweeted my translation last year during the Grab Your Non-Battle. They
How
probably
did they find
remember.
Aruda though?
Yeah, that's the biggest question mark. I think it might just be like
Well, I made
translation.
2 English translation lately of Wakapon interview,
Yeah.
but yeah, I still
Maybe you RT
I'm still
maybe
wondering.
you've RT'd maybe you retweeted Aruda or something, Matt.
Yeah,
They found Aruda from there.
I mean, like TEPPEN Subs did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we replied to each other.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's because like you reply to each other, and then they go into your account, right, and say, "Oh, this guy's a Wakaponoshi."
yeah. They go do some digging.
Yeah, because like he knew that Aruda was like Wakapon, Shion, and
Well, I think he just looked at his profile.
Ida.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's how they found I'm in Tochigi. And then the funny thing, then they like made like the celebrities with the same names. So it's like Matt Merton, Jeff Williams, and then Aruda.
Alcantara.
They're all Hanshin players.
Yeah. I tried googling like Jeff Williams. Like first I did like the correct way, Jeff, and like all I found was like the vice president of Apple, the guy under. I'm like that doesn't make sense, but okay.
Jeff Williams is Australian, actually.
Okay. So yeah, a bunch of like funny how there's just a bunch of like Hanshin players with the same same names or whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious though. Like it's
Small world.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not a small world.
well, I mean, eventually, like you will get on 5chan, right? Because it is a small community at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's more surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah, but like
But I put myself out there a lot more, even before.
in all my years of doing this though, like I've never gotten on 5chan. Not that I want to though, but like,
Yeah, see?
I've never gotten on 5chan. I have
blessing
gotten
and a curse.
recognized like a lot though. Like I've been like in events or something, like someone's gonna come up to you and say like, "Oh, aren't you the guy who's always on Yuri's lane?"
Well, I mean that's from recognizing you at events, not from
Yeah,
Twitter.
you do see a lot of like
Yeah,
I see a lot of like, the same Japanese people like
Yeah,
at various events.
that's true. Like I've met a lot of people that I like, not that they're famous on Twitter, right? Like they just tweet a lot, so I know them from Twitter. And then I
Have you met Kurikyu?
I have actually.
Did you like, punch him in the nuts or something?
No, I wish I did.
Next time you see him.
He's
Oh, you guys saw Daniel last year.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we did. Yeah,
Oh
during
my God.
Ion concert. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's like these, I mean, mini celebrities, right? Like Ota
Yeah, like-
celebrities.
Like G list.
G, no, Z, below Z list.
Yeah. I started using like the Greek letters.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's kind of fun, in a way. Like, I mean, Matt's okay with like being famous, but I guess Geoff and Aruda is not so much.
Well, it
Didn't-
really
I don't-
bother me because I am not in Japan right now, right?
If
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
known as a Chihi big Oshi, I'm fine with that. I don't want to be talked about like Matt though.
You don't want to be like told like you're actually like some other fan Oshi. Speaking about being famous, we got this comment from the last show that I thought was pretty interesting. The beginning part is pretty weird. Let's see. So this is from Phantom in Yokohama. He says, "Always enjoy listening to the deep discussions you guys are having. I remember talking to Ryan in Makahari a few years ago." So, yeah. About Ami's body language, it's obvious that the desired effect was she was like a Korean, just like Shion, and she was very successful in making others like Kojin believe she was one. Now, judging from the collective admiration of K-culture, the comments as to how Ami sounded like a native Korean must have been anything but an insult. Geoff was right about the word game, only this time there's more. Ami presented herself in a very funny way as someone who every young Japanese girl wants to be, able to speak Korean and communicate with twice. I understand that Japanese are insensitive to race as a whole, but if you put this admiration of Korean culture and language by the young generation in this context, maybe you could forgive her, please, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't find it like racist at all.
Well,
I mean,
first, let's. Do you know this? Do you know Phantom from Yokohama?
I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I meet so many people.
Oh man, Mr. Famous here.
No, you would have to give me like more more clues on who you are.
I was wondering if it's like some. I'm trying to think like. At first, I was thinking, was it like Jason? Because isn't he in Yokohama?
Jason? No, Jason wouldn't write. Number one, Jason wouldn't write here, and he wouldn't say like I met Ryan in Makohari.
Yeah,
he would line me or something.
Yeah. Because I just remember like. I think that's the only time I met Jason was like at like the NMB Arena Tour 2017. That's why that's for some reason that came to my mind. Like that doesn't make sense anyway.
No,
yeah,
I mean Jason's like completely quit idols.
Yeah, because I was thinking of going to Sakamichi.
Yeah, I think he stopped that
for a
too.
while.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
whoever you are, Phantom from Yokohama. Hit us up again.
Yeah.
Maybe we can try to put the pieces together, figure out who you are.
Yeah.
If you are the guy that randomly talked to us while like, because I think that was at Makohari. It was
Makohari. Yeah,
Zenaku,
that was Makohari.
Zenaku.
I mean, you speak really good English if you were that guy.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for writing in, comment, and then as for the rest of your comment about Ami, I will admit I was definitely like playing up like the outraged, offended person a lot, but like I mean, and then I realized the whole like wordplay game. It's okay, yeah, that's what it was. For some reason, it just sounded annoying to me. But I mean, okay, if it's because she's trying to sound Korean, then sure, I guess.
Now Matt's
it's not
racist.
even Korean though.
She's not making fun of white people, so I'm okay with it now.
But her trying to sound like Korean, and then that makes me like, well, I guess I don't know, whatever. I don't know.
It's not a big deal.
Anyway, I guess I can forgive Ami. Whenever I buy tickets for her, I will tell you, hey, I forgive you.
And she'll be like, what?
For what?
You're gonna be like, what? Why? Who are you again?
Yeah. Also, I'll do it like in like just straight up English, and just confuse her. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for writing in, Phantom. If anyone else, if you have a comment or a question you want to ask us in the show, you can do so in the YouTube comment section, or you can send us an email at nmbtakoyaki.party@gmail.com.
Or go on the Discord.
Or go on the Discord. That's where a lot of discussions happen. There'll be a link in the description for that. So with that, let's get into some news. And so it ain't a takoyaki party unless we talk about graduation. This came out like literally, like, I think days, if not like a week after the last show.
Yeah.
So we've been sitting on this for a while. So 7th Gen member Orisaka Koharu announced graduation, and then also left. Like she actually graduated like 2 weeks after announcing.
I think it was because of Corona was getting bad, right? So they can't actually do a show anymore, or
I mean, she can't perform.
Yeah.
She could like do a Kanmuri live where she just sings the whole time.
I mean,
no, because NMB gonna do NAMBATTLE 2, and because of Kuatan cannot perform, then might as well graduate.
And didn't she also say it was for school?
Yeah, I think that might have been the reason. Also, she announced this at on Showroom.
Yeah, I think she was going to university or something. I mean, you can't be an idol, right? You can't dance anymore. So what's the point?
Yeah.
And she was
21. No, she's just turned 20.
Yeah, she was, and she did coming of age, and she was literally like bottom tier, as in was it her? She was a bit above Misaki, right?
Well, because she did Gravier for a hot second, and then I think Misaki eventually took her.
Yeah. Well, according to NVMEA, that counts. So.
Yeah, I guess for this, it's kind of like the timing is like it sucks that she's leaving. First 7 Gen. I really like 7 Gen, so I like all the members in 7 Gen. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's more like, more surprise / like impressed that she hung around this long, especially considering her situation with the whole
I actually thought she was gonna quit when they announced the heart problem.
Yeah.
Well, because that was like back in March when they said that, right? Or February, I guess.
First non-battle. She did one stage and then.
She did one.
She did one stage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we made the terrible jokes about her being locked up.
What an asshole, Matt.
Yeah, who is that? Yeah, but I think actually we first thought she was gonna like announce graduation like at her like birthday stage thing or whatever.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Cause that was like last May or April, I think. So, but she didn't, and then she hung around for another 6-8 months.
A year,
And they
basically.
basically a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I think she wait for coming of age ceremony first before she announced.
Yeah. Unlike some members, like wasn't this supposed to be Momone's year this year?
Yeah. And also Yuri.
And Nanaho's.
Yeah.
20?
Mm-hmm.
Yuri's
Would've been
22.
When she graduated.
Oh, she graduated when she was 19.
Yeah. Because she didn't want to do this.
Yeah, she didn't want to do
Yeah.
this. Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, she wouldn't be doing it anyway because COVID like delayed everything.
Yeah. That's true. Like, she wouldn't have been able to do it, so good thing she quit. But yeah, Kohatan, yeah. I mean, so I actually, are we gonna talk about coming of age, or is this it?
This is it.
Oh,
You can
okay.
Mention.
Did-
You can mention.
Did we already talk about it last time?
We said that Ryan was going to it. Yeah, we did talk about like what it was. So,
I think we talked about the fact that I was gonna go, but
yeah, and then we can explain briefly what it is. But
Yeah.
I mean, the event itself.
eh,
If I paid money and went to that, I would have been disappointed.
No,
That's basically my-
I think no. I told you guys the point of going is to see them in the kimono. That's
Just
the whole
buy
point.
the January photo set, and you also get some kimonos there too.
This is hilarious coming from the guy who is so desperate to go get into the theater.
I pick and choose my battles. Hey, actually, the first time I actually got like a legit theater show, it was like Kotan was there also. It was like the dumb talk.
Yeah, I know.
show.
I know. Like, you were so desperate to get into a theater show, like you went to watch a talk show.
Did an overnight bus trip over to watch it, and then come back the next morning.
But yeah, I think during the coming of age show, it was very it was odd actually. I found it odd because one of the corners of the coming of age show was like they actually called like Kohatan's mom and talked about her. And like they showed like pictures of Kohatan when she was a child, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, are they gonna do this for everybody? Nope, just Kohatan. So and then
I thought
yeah.
maybe it's just because she doesn't perform, so then like for once she gets to do something on stage.
yeah. Well, I mean, yes and no, because like I guess like management felt bad for her, right? That's why they gave her something.
Yeah.
And at the end
I
of
mean,
the
they
day,
created the
she's-
whole encore girl thing for her
Yeah, that's true.
at the normal stages. But then that started getting then other members started doing that. Other 7 Gen started doing that, and then like Reiko and Mirai just randomly started doing it too.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I mean, we always pull out the graduated too soon.txt, right? But with her, it was like, I get it. I guess it's not much to say.
Yeah. What they did with her, what they could do with her, she was could do like some variety stuff, like she was pretty good on the wine and 24-hour stuff, the R2D2 stuff, and
That's true. I mean, she tried her best.
yeah, that's basically all I can say.
Yeah.
And she started Instagram.
Was it after she graduated or
Before.
Okay.
Before he got with.
Oh, like last few days.
Yeah.
But she's just posting like normal life stuff now.
yeah, she's a civilian. Okay, so then let's move on. So there's the GMTS ambassador vote. So I think we talked about GMTS before when it first got like announced, like back in like November. It stands for like what? Good meal. Talk shit.
Take smart.
It's like Instagram meets like Yelp, I guess. Kind
More
of.
like TikTok. You have to upload a video. It's really
okay.
stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, NMB was like promoting it. Like they were like they had 5 members. I think it was 5 or 6 initially. 5.
Five.
Nagisa, Ray, Karen, Wakapon, Chihi. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they were like the original like spokespeople, and then I guess they decided to do like a vote to decide like the official like ambassadors for this app.
For this year, basically.
First year, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it started actually back in December. What was it, January?
January, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
it started
from
in January.
January.
Yeah. And with that, I guess like anyone who's 18 or older.
Anyone above
Could do
20?
It's 20.
20.
Yeah,
Okay.
20.
20.
Yeah, because
So
they
no
probably will
Mikana.
have to do it for alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone above
Fair.
20 in July, I think. So Mikana
Oh, yeah.
qualified.
Oh, she
Yeah.
did. Okay, right.
Yeah. And so basically, you download the app, make an account, and then it was like a free vote. But then you can also like get points. Like I think I'm not sure if you put money in it, or you had like
You had to upload a video review of a restaurant.
To get
But
points.
it's only in Kansai right now, so it's even hard for some of us in Japan to do it.
yeah. Yeah, it was like every 100 points will let you vote as well, get you a vote as well. And at first, they basically had a bunch of members, including these previous mentioned members, up for votes. And I guess it's like top 6 originally, or top 5.
It was top 5, I think.
Top 5 would be selected as ambassadors.
Yeah.
And about halfway through the voting period,
Yeah.
the results came in. I think they stopped it early.
Yeah, they said like these results are fucked. Fuck you guys.
Well,
Basically, Nagisa didn't get in,
they said
so we
like
gotta
due to
redo
the
this.
overwhelming popularity of NMB that we did not we did not predict. We need to restart.
Yeah. And it was because
Maybe-
Nagisa was losing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nagisa was
Nagisa.
out of top 5.
I think Karen was top 5. Well, I actually got
And it's
first place
obviously
in the
like
initial.
people were cheating, like making multiple accounts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that cheating kept on going on basically those 5 people, okay, you guys are already in, now we're just going to pick the top 2
Yeah.
from the remaining members. So I think the fans like might have been a little pissed about that. Just like, okay, you're just going to change the rules on us right in the middle of this. Okay. So then they fought back by cheating.
Yeah.
But then the GMTS fought back again by like deleting the votes like a second time.
Not
Not
just
No,
just
they
attempt.
kept
multiple
deleting.
times.
No, they kept
erased every
deleting and
day.
kept deleting.
Hey,
They
it's
like-
every day.
It was like
They
it was,
completely
daily.
reset it once, and then there was still cheating. Then they tried to like remove the like fake votes in real time, and then they said,
Yeah.
okay, we can't do this anymore. We will like only reveal the ranking one time every day
Yeah.
after we have taken out the fake votes.
It's just so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing though is like, you know, the cheating is it's not that easy. Like unless you are like equipped to do it, like, and clearly they weren't, right? So I have no idea how they were able to do it in the middle. So I'm sure there were a lot of false positives, and you know,
You're
and
just saying that because you don't believe the results.
because
Yeah.
totally I don't. Fuck the
Well,
results.
they're coming up with bullshit excuses like, oh yeah, we're checking like, you know, VPNs and like foreign IP addresses, so they started like
Yeah, that's bullshit.
using that. Yeah.
Like, it's very easy to fake your IP address. So
Yeah. Anyway, the results came in, and the Yuina and Yumin were the top 2
yep.
people to get in, which it was like 1,000, 1,500 or
It's
something.
around
I
1,000.
don't remember
think.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, where did all these Yumin votes come from? It's like I think the things we were wondering.
I mean, she's apparently secretly famous.
Yeah.
She was encouraging.
Yeah. Like with this, like I'm glad like Yuina at least
Yeah.
got in. You know, she deserved it. She should have been like in the initial lineup.
Yeah. Instead of cut.
But yeah. Anyway, GMTS bullshit was happening.
They're just
It
gonna,
seems kind of like a precursor to some other voting bullshit we might be seeing in the coming month.
Yeah.
Well, in addition to
Okay.
the ambassador is going to be in
Yeah,
on
go
a
ahead.
TV commercial in Kanto, because the app is going to expand to restaurants in Kanto.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can go to Poncho in Ueno.
And what? Write a review on
No,
it?
no one's
Yeah.
gonna watch a review video about Poncho.
Karen will.
Yeah.
Actually, then her mind would be blown. Like, what? There's Poncho here?
Only Matt would care.
Yeah. Hey, and the Poncho Twitter account will. Okay, next, we got some kind of bad news here. So, like half of NMB got COVID. Over the last couple weeks. So at first, it was Nagisa and Uka, with it being Uka's second time getting COVID. And then Amiru got it like pretty shortly later, like,
Yeah.
a week later, a couple days later.
Yep.
Which that was pretty bad because it caused some of the like stages to be canceled or postponed.
That says Shuraku.
Yeah,
For-
the last stages
for all-
in the Qmart last. For all of them, basically, yeah. And then there was like a performance where the Sabatsu came up. I'm not sure if that actually was connected to it or not. For the Shonichi for Team M stage, they had the Sabatsu perform the new single, and then like the next day, Ray and Kojidin.
Were announced
Were announced.
positive. Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess at first they canceled the team in Shonichi because some members reported having fevers.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think, like, later that day or the next day, then they reported, oh, yeah, these two members have COVID.
Yep.
And then, like,
The day after.
the day after, like, clockwork, a bunch more members announced that they got it.
Yep.
Including...
It was actually
Wakapon.
like clusters are kind of rare, right? And
Well, not with Omicron.
clusters,
What do you mean clusters are rare?
like
Clusters have always happened since for COVID.
No,
That's
I know. But like it's very bad luck to get a cluster
Well, yeah.
because clusters are the only way to basically spread like super spreader events, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean,
so this was a super spreader event.
I mean, they're in the line of work that it's most likely to happen because they have to take off masks, or like even if they're wearing it, they do things like dance in an enclosed studio
Yep.
for hours.
Yep. I'm just gonna blame.
It's bad luck.
Yeah.
Really bad luck, really bad timing.
Yep.
When they were in the
Yeah.
middle of like tons of activities, like preparing for new theater shows, and so they're trying to cram everything in because it's already been postponed. And members were saying like they have to get up at 5 a.m. for rehearsal, things like that. So their immune systems aren't at their best either.
Yeah. I will have to say though that like it's pretty dumb that they're doing like fucking basically every single team is doing two stages, right? Like
Yeah. Well, and, like, they're still doing, like, so, like, the other group that had it, like, SKE and I think HKT, like, they had, like, 2 members get it.
yeah,
And they shut down the whole theater for, like, 2 weeks.
yeah,
NMB, though, we have, like, 12 members here to get it.
yeah.
Let's keep on doing shows. It's like,
With the leftover members.
come on. Yeah, we need we increased the price of the tickets for a reason, so we gotta keep on, gotta make rent on the theater or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like,
I mean, I'll be honest. I thought SKE and HKT were kind of
Overreacting, yeah.
but I mean, you don't know until it happens. Like you can't really
Yeah.
judge in hindsight. So now, I mean, in hindsight, I'm kind of mad at management for putting them in such a risky situation. I think doing theater shows is okay, but then like making them rehearse so that they're sleep deprived and like at risk of getting infected is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
is
'cause, like,
going
it's-
too far.
Like the NMB culture of rehearsals is dumb. Like I don't know. Why does every single team have to do 2 fucking stages? Like that one just like makes no sense to me. If you want to do NAMBATTLE, then they do the same NAMBATTLE stage. Then if you want to do like Shonichi for the other new stages for the other teams, then do that after.
Yeah, well, we didn't even know that the non-battle show was different from the like new
I know.
series show.
We don't know, but like they knew.
Yeah.
They were doing it.
It just seemed like they were kind of like making it up as they're going along, because I think a lot of the members still didn't know what the set lists were until like.
I mean, it's
That's
pretty
how it always
stupid.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's how it always is. They know like 2 weeks before or something. I mean, it's pretty stupid because like I mean, not to agree with Envymea, but like this was during the time where they were supposed to be promoting the new single, right? And instead of doing promotions for the new single, they're fucking holed up in the dance studio for like 12 hours every day.
And then like, or hold up at home because of recovering.
Yeah, and there was a fucking super spreader event.
In the months leading up to it, they've like done like 15 gravure shoots apparently. So that is their main promotion now. And then
I mean, there's a lot of things you could have done, right? Like Wakapon could have done like YouTube streams or whatever. But like you even had like the election, right? And then like members couldn't even promote themselves for the election because because you have COVID and you're recovered, you can't tweet or some bullshit like that.
They were supposed. I mean, they had the 1-7 live stuff too.
Yeah,
but I mean,
and they couldn't do it.
That was one of the first clues we had to like something was really wrong. They started canceling all the streams.
No, my point is that why do you have the fucking shows before the single release? So they have to spend like 2 weeks like in hard rehearsal.
Yeah.
Instead of like not having fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Where they can't do actual work.
Yeah, everything is just too rushed. Like they have Senshuraku and then like 3 days to like rehearse the new stage.
Yeah.
And like even like the Teppotai Senshuraku was after the original N and M Shonichi dates. So they're just cramming way too much. Yeah, it's just cramming way too much.
Yeah. Like you could have done this like over 6 months instead of fucking a month.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we know who to blame for that.
Like the only silver lining for me right now is that like this whole NAMBATTLE thing has gone over like a wet fart. So that probably means that there's no NAMBATTLE 3. Because like
no, this is a dark middle chapter. Everything will be resolved in part 3.
We've kind of barely started.
Yeah. It's already bad.
But like no, it's not people aren't getting excited. And maybe it is because of the corona, but like I don't get the feeling.
We're not even talking about what non-battle is yet.
Yeah.
No, like
it's still related though.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, right? Because of the corona. So, I don't know, man. Like I just
like,
feel
the point
that
of non-battle 1 was for them to do stuff during corona time.
Yeah.
But now they're doing too much stuff during corona time.
Okay. They were clearly planned all this during the like 3 months where it looked like Japan was getting out of it. Had like no cases that whole time. No one knew Omicron was coming. No one saw this. You have to give them credit for that.
No, okay. I'm not giving them shit. I'm actually not giving them shit because of the corona. I mean that's unfortunate, right? But I'm giving them shit for like cramming everything together. Why would you have every single team do 2 different stages? And during the promo period for the new single. Are you fucking crazy? And they also have to do Senshuraku for all their previous stages.
Yeah. They've only done like 3 of those so far.
Yeah, do you want
and like Teppotai, that should have been done like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
When like Suchan and
Hinacho
left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that should have been done forever ago.
Yeah. Like it's stupid. Like they just can't like they do things based on like impulse.
Yeah.
Rather than like planning things properly. Like, there's no reason why you have to have like 2 different stages per team. Can you come up with an excuse for that, Geoff?
I think they were. I'm not even trying to defend them that much. I think they're too excited to like get back to that team M and B2.
Uh-huh.
And they wanted like the Shonichi for new theater shows and the hype of that. but then they also wanted the non-battle, and then like
That's my point. What the fuck?
Too many things at once, but I mean, they're on this like super tight schedule because they have to like it has to be lined up with Kokona's graduation also.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, if you want to do fucking Kokona's graduation, then do Kokona's graduation. Do the other thing in summer.
There's 365 days in the year. Like, you don't need to cram it all in the first 30 days, essentially, or whatever.
Right? It's like I think it's stupid.
Okay,
like,
I agree. Yeah, I agree. The schedule's way too crammed, and then the COVID on top of it is bad luck.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and we're in total agreement with that. We're bitching about the schedule, not COVID.
I think it's because they also had to tie the new single with the voting. I guess that's probably why.
I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, if you wanted... So, clearly, they only cared about the Senkyo, right? They don't really care about the performance part.
Yeah.
Don't
we'll
fucking do the performance part!
But they have to make it into a whole non-battle like last year.
Yeah. Because if you just do an election, then you're just copying AKB and...
I mean, that's clear. That's exactly what we did, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm usually the management apologist, but I can't really.
They done fucked up this time.
Yeah, I can't. Like, it's so stupid.
Anyway, we didn't even name who got COVID.
Yeah, we didn't name the others. I only named the first three. But yeah, in addition to Nagisa, Uka, Amiru, and Rei, and Kojirin, Wakapon, Hasa, Anan, Kokona, Chihi, Shinshin, Yuzu, Mikana, I think they all got their announcements like a day after.
Mikana was like the day. Like, I don't know, it was weird.
She was announced.
It was weird. Yeah, Mikana was a little later.
It was announced today, but she was confirmed like the day after.
Yeah, later, and then like the next day later, Deguchi and Reiko
were added. Yeah.
Were added, and then Sadharu also like another day later.
Yeah,
like 3 days later, actually.
3 days later. Yeah, it's like it's rolling. This rollout of cases, people getting positive, which I mean that was bound to happen with the super spreader.
Essentially, like all those 1-7 lives, everyone who was like Team N and M was like canceled, basically.
Yeah.
So you could tell that like everyone was considered a close contact, which means in Japan you have to isolate for like 7 days.
Yep.
So then even those members like kind of toned down their like frequency on SNS on social media. And then like
I think they went from like 5 1-7 lives to like 2 1-7 lives.
Yeah. Basically anyone who was not a Shonichi member and was on B2.
Yeah. Suddenly like Miki started getting jobs.
But then you had like random members who like were completely like, you know, Harakaran was fine somehow.
Yeah. Karen's like invincible. It's the only Senbatsu who didn't get COVID.
And then they've all recovered, thankfully. And then just today, the news came out that Kato is a close contact
again
in her family.
So she's probably close contact twice in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, after getting it a few months ago.
Yeah, and it says she's actually canceling her appearances in at the Hanshikai have been canceled this weekend.
Yep.
Which sucks if you're a Kato fan. Sucks for Daniel-san.
Fuck Daniel.
Yeah. Not to dwell on the COVID stuff too much longer, but I guess like, you know, we infamously talked about Kojirin's stance on the vaccine, so I wonder. Hopefully, she got vaccinated before this. She changed her mind before this, but
we don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
We can only find out tomorrow.
Yeah. Like,
Chow's gonna ask.
Or Geoff's. Yeah, Ryan or Geoff said like her voice sounded like super weak during the MC thing.
That was Ryan
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Like she's like having to like breathe between each line.
I mean,
even Ray still looked pale yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like, you know, alarmist, right? So I don't know if she was having trouble breathing or she just couldn't read properly. But the thing is, it's Kojirin, right?
Kanji.
I know. That's why, because it's Kojirin, so you're not really sure which is which.
I mean, like, so during yesterday's like theater show thing with 6 members. A few of them were still kind of coughing and sniffling.
Yeah.
Who was it? Like Shinshin or Sadharu maybe.
I think Muse has long COVID, right? Because she.
Oh yeah, we forgot about Mew. She got COVID.
Yeah, she got
Like,
COVID.
Oh yeah,
before
she's in one of
Nagisa
these.
even.
Yeah, she's been like coughing a lot whenever she does
Yeah.
streams.
Yeah.
Kind of worried.
That's not good.
That like seeing Mew made me really worried about some of the other members when they like went radio silent for a week. Because like after the announcement of the like positive tests, everyone was like completely stop social media because you're not really supposed to work while isolating. And then like slowly over the few days, like members came back. But then it just didn't make sense. Like some of them seemed to come back way sooner than they should have. And then like some never stopped doing social media at all. So it made me really like concerned at the time. But it seems like they're okay. They're young. Most of them we know are vaccinated.
Yeah. It's fine. They're young. It's not really.
It's just the flu, bro.
It's the flu, bro. We're gonna get like a content warning on the podcast now, on the video now.
Edit that out.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, sucks for that. What also sucks is Shiori and Mirai both announced a hiatus, taking a break.
I think it was like a week between or something.
Something like that. Yeah. So Shiori was acting like really like depressed and like kind of weird lately.
Yeah, I mean, someone shared her MOBA, man. It didn't sound good.
Basically, like doesn't want to do this whole non-battle thing.
Yeah, she was like
worried about her position.
I think she was she sad about NAMBATTLE or was she sad about Team N?
I mean, she said like she tried to say she wasn't upset about not being chosen for Shonichi for Team M, because like she knows from her position that was gonna be the case.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she was really sad because she knew she was gonna be last.
So it's not particular that she wasn't chosen. It's just everything leading up to it, and she's kind of fought through it for now. Like, I guess through the end of the Wink Senshuraku and stuff.
Yeah.
And now was like a turning point to take a hiatus.
Yeah. So we don't know if it was like, mental issues though, but I mean we can assume it is.
I think she mentioned like she's been like struggling with like some of this stuff like even like since last year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like so weird though. Like she was like super open about it. But yeah, that's why like when they announced the hiatus, I wasn't really that surprised. But like the thing with Japan though is like they always pretend it's like medical issues. Well, I guess mental health is a medical issue, but they always just pretend it's an injury or something.
Well, I mean, the word they use is taicho furio, like bad like health condition.
Yeah.
So it's extremely vague, and you could stretch it to mean like mental health, but usually people don't.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Like, it's also to protect her so that, people don't think she's, depressed or something. Which I think is the same with Mirai, because when she didn't get into Shonichi as well, like, oh my god, like, fucking management. Like, her sister started, like, tweeting about, like, how her sister, how Mirai was, like, so sad, blah, blah, blah. And a week later, hiatus. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you want to think, like the idol industry is dog eat dog world, right? Like it's never ending competition. So if you don't get picked for Shonichi, then that's life. But at the end of the day, right? Like, no one wants to not get picked. So I feel for them, especially for basically the senpais, right? Who, like, the Shiorins, the Mions, like, who don't get picked for Shonichi. That means that they basically management saying that, like, you have no future here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
and it's probably hard for them to accept it. Yeah. I hope they're okay.
Yeah, and they also, I guess, will be taking a break from the Hanskai as well. They've also been canceled for this weekend, and I'm presuming the rest of the other events as well.
Because they're all crammed in a month.
Yeah. I mean, again, like, Haas, I think, took like a 1 week hiatus as well. But yeah, it seems like it's probably gonna be a bit longer than that. Like, probably just sit through the whole non-battle period.
Yeah, I mean, they want to tell us that it's not about NAMBATTLE, but it's clearly about NAMBATTLE.
Yeah. And then Kokon did like tweet something how like she was really sad that Mirai
Yeah, because Mirai won't be there for her graduation then.
graduation. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. No,
It's all your fault, Kokon,
Yuzumira
actually.
Koko unit. Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if Ayan's gonna be in Kokona's graduation.
Well, we won't know because we didn't get tickets for that.
Hey, we can watch at home.
Can buy resale.
Fuck that. They're going for like $200, $300.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah.
I assume so. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So that's it for kind of like Spitfire news, quick news. Now we're gonna dive into the 26th single. Details like finally all came out over the last month or so. So we have a whole thing. The single's actually out now.
Yeah. Listen to it on it's on Spotify.
It's on
Apple
Spotify. I think it's also
Music.
on like the 4 other like weird like Korean streaming sites also.
Yeah, I mean it's on
Yeah.
Chinese. Basically, it's everywhere. If you open your favorite streaming platform and search NMB48, you're probably gonna find it.
Even Zune.
I don't think Zune exists anymore.
Or Real Player.
Did they even do streaming?
No.
I think it's just a music player. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, we didn't even know the single name yet, but it's called Koi to Ai no Sono Aida Ni Wa.
Yeah.
We were talking about Symbiosis. I think that's all we knew about last time. But we actually heard the song. They did some preview teaser crap.
They accidentally spoiled it during race
Some radio show.
some radio show.
Well, it was a weird like
Just played in the background
kind of
during
commercial
a
segment, right?
Commercial.
like 10
the
seconds
chorus.
that went off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess just briefly get some little like other fact stuff. So the first day sales were 146.
Yeah, it's pretty shit actually. Considering
146,000 copies sold first day.
considering there's fucking Senkyo attached to it.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah. It's like 20,000 better than Shirai Yanagi, but then, like,
Which didn't have Senkyo attached to it.
didn't have Sankyo, but had Miru
Yeah,
and like a bunch of other members selling it.
that's true.
Kind of shows, I guess, how far NMB has fallen. Like, there's a whole lot of factors with this, like the ticket, the Hanskai sales were pretty bad. Like, they didn't add slots as we thought. Like, Avjin only had 1 slot each for each day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
stupid, right?
that's
Why
really-
didn't they fucking add slots? Is it
Other members that sold out like pretty early on
Yeah.
also did not get slots added to them.
like Xeon sold out like the second round or something?
Yeah. And she only had like 2 slots. I
Yeah.
think.
Feel bad for her. Her chances in Senkyo are like
It's like
pretty low.
they were like, yeah, basically they set this up to fail essentially.
Yeah.
And then there'll be like a surprise Pikachu face when why didn't it sell so well? Like, yeah. Anyway, talk about the single. So we've all heard the title track.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good.
It's kind of
I like it. This actually breaks the streak of us talking about a single and saying that, oh, it's worse than the previous one.
I don't think I don't think I agree with you on that.
Why?
Regard. I think it's worse than Shidari Yanagi.
You think it's worse than Shidari Yanagi? You have really shit taste, man.
You know that already.
Yeah. You keep like confirming it for me.
Like for me, it's not that high on the list. It's like not like the worst. It's probably down with like Come on Negex, Don't Look Back, down in that tier for me.
Wow.
It's a dance song.
It's not as bad. It's not must be now bad though. It's not that bad though. But
no, I like it. I thought it was a good change of pace. It's not really a hard dance song. I mean, I'm not a fan of like the Must Be Now, Boku Igai type of songs, but it's nothing like that.
everyone said is it very much like Keyakizaka style, I guess.
I've never heard
That was-
Kiyaki style, so I don't care.
I mean, my main impression of Keyaki is from their early stuff, and on first listen of this, especially the chorus, it definitely gave me those vibes, which kind of it turned me off at the beginning, like trying too hard to imitate.
Yeah.
But listening to it more, I like it more. Especially the intro and verse are really good. The chorus
Yeah.
is a little too repetitive, and it's like it's very similar to Shirare Anagi, with the very repetitive and then what's it called?
Not as dumb though.
Yeah, not quite as the lyrics are much better.
Yeah.
I
was gonna
like the lyrics.
Shidari Yanagi doesn't really have lyrics. It has Shidari Yanagi and that's it. Yeah. So for this one, I thought, the song itself was nice. Are we gonna talk about the MV or just the song first?
What do you say about the song Aruda?
I really like the lyric of the single, especially it kind of remind me of Marine Case if you see the lyric meaning.
Marin.
Yeah,
Explain
because
to the class.
there is a part in like Imano Bokutachi wa Dokorahen kana Shinjiate Iru no kana.
You think that's
I think I think you're retrofitting that to your own situation, Aruda.
yeah, if you're a Marin Oshi, then maybe.
yeah.
It kind of representing current NMB condition right now. The lyric. So yeah, I really like the lyric.
I mean, I to be honest, I didn't really listen to it very much. I didn't listen to the lyrics, but yeah, the song itself was very catchy. I thought, it has a good beat. The dance was really good. I like the dance part actually. Like it's one of the dance. Like I haven't really liked a dance since Date Date. I think I thought like Koinanka one was like kind of dumb, like the jiggle dance.
I like the jiggle dance.
Yeah, but not since I think since Date Date Date. I haven't liked the dance. But yeah, this one had good dance. The costumes were really nice too. Well, the dance costumes. The dance costumes were really nice. The dance was good. The dance costumes were really nice. They had a good theme going, but the MV was complete shit. Like they could have done a performance video and that might have been better.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue what they were trying with that MV. Like they had the projection mapping whatever bullshit on the screen behind them, right? But that was stupid because you could have done a green screen and it would have been exactly the same. And they wouldn't have had to spend crazy amounts of money for that stupid
lumens.
wall. Doesn't that make it worse because it's harder to shoot?
I don't know. I have no idea. The director was all talking about the concept is so you can see the members' faces really clearly and show how beautiful everyone is. That's
Jesus Christ.
That's not a concept for a music video.
But it was so stupid though.
You need a story.
Right? Oh my god, they could have done Like, they could have done a performance video and probably better. Like, and then they had like the weird like hippie outfits, and then like literally a box. Like they put the members inside a white box, and then they shot it there, and that was it. Like, what the fuck?
If like those two scenes plus like some kind of quote unquote plot scene would have been better.
Yes.
It's been a much more complete thing. But then now it just feels like a weird combination of like, okay, take one shot of the dance and then try this like weird hippie shit that doesn't even match. I don't know.
Right?
Where's the denim?
Yeah, so they should have had like the denim in like some other thing, right? Like, so, like, for example, like Hatsukoi or something, right? At least they faked like having like, they're having I don't know, sorority party, house party or something, right?
Sorority party.
It's like, do something. Like, Koinanka, they're models or something, right? What was that? What was that story? Like they were shooting a video or something, right?
It was a school.
Movie or
there was a
something.
boy even. They were fighting over a boy.
Oh yeah. See, like fucking B-sides, like Hate for example, like fucking had a story. And that one as a B-side. Why does this not have one?
Because it's a shit song.
No, it's a good song.
It's a bad
like,
MV.
Yeah, it's
a
cheap
really
MV.
bad MV. Like, I mean, I'm not going to compare it to which one, right? Because they actually put a lot of effort into which one. But, like, which one had, like, a very, very good video?
Which one had a concept though for every girl? So
Yeah, they
guys
did.
are better than this.
Yeah, which one had a very strong concept?
All 5.
It also has Azusa in it.
No, there's 4 of them. I don't know what you're
one
talking.
extra.
I don't know what you're talking about. But whatever, like even the ones we don't like, Pink Iro no Sekai, for example, like it's pretty stupid, but it had a concept. Boku Date no Secret Time, they were cowboys.
Yeah.
That's one of the best MVs.
I mean, yeah, no,
What?
it's
Yeah,
pretty
it is.
dumb. It's pretty dumb.
It's dumb,
It
but
was
it's fun.
perfect
and
for
it's
Team
good.
M at the time.
Yeah. Like there was one with like mushrooms and they were sleeping or something. I forgot which song was. This is a Team M song.
It's like Kesho with like the fucking.
Oh yeah, well Kesho's stupid. Like don't watch the Kesho MV. Like that's one of the dumbest MVs. Like I mean, it's not dumb as in like it's fun dumb. It's like dumb as in dumb.
Well, so is the cowboy one. That's also dumb as well.
Yeah, that's why I said like the song is good. The actual MV is shit. But at least it has, it has the theme, right? They were doing something. This is like a dance video with
the big
girls inside the
behind.
box.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really hate it that much, but like it's just disappointing. Like it's the main MV of your like first single in a year.
And Coconut
And
graduating.
That's not a grad. Well, it's like a pseudo grad
Yeah.
single.
I mean, yeah, it is a
This
pseudo
This
grad.
is how you send Coconut off.
Yeah, with a shit MV.
It's the weird katakana names.
Yeah. Oh, and the hilarious thing is that they only have one MV this time, right? So all the MV budget went to this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one MV, and then like the making of, and then is there a dance version also?
No.
I mean,
Which
No,
one? How you have a
only
dance
making
version for it?
MV.
I mean, the whole thing is a
Okay.
dance version.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, and then there's like the two like you gotta NMB kind of things on the bonus DVDs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like they did.
Haven't watched those yet.
They didn't even make a second MV.
Yeah,
Like at least the previous one, like Shidari Yanagi had the Kyunmart MV, right?
but that's the reward from others. From
No,
the
but
sponsor,
at
I think.
least
That's from not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, but still, right? They still paid money for an MV. This time, like they literally didn't have one. Oh my god! Like, is NMB
no,
just like running out of money?
Well, maybe Kojin gonna make Humani Thank You MV later, just like
Oh
that
my god,
Aoi Lemon
no.
no Kisetsu.
Oh my god, no.
another university project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
let's not.
university students are cheap.
Let's not. I mean, can you? Okay, they can do it, but they have to stop using like After Effects filters. Like, Adobe Premiere, no filters.
Hey, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least we know. Well, I guess we'll talk about it too. But at least we know the next single will begin at least 3 music videos.
Did they confirm that it's gonna be 3?
There's gonna be a team one for.
I think 2. Yeah, to MV.
Team one does Undergirls get a video or is it just a song?
We don't know.
No.
Yeah, no.
Probably not. It's only 10 members.
I mean, they have. I mean, if they were serious about this, right? Because like people spend money on this, right,
Yeah.
just to get into Undergirls. So if they want to quote unquote reward them, right, they should reward them with a video.
Yeah, even AGB does that.
Yeah, I mean they shoot videos of
the
their like
girls
the
and Nick's girls
Yeah.
get music videos
yeah
too.
yeah
so.
they do. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were surprised at how shit the sales were. They probably thought they were, we'd go up to like 200, 300,000 or something.
500,000.
Yeah. Nope.
It's probably good. There's a couple good reasons for that.
Yeah. That we will
We're
not
talking
get
about
into.
one of them.
We will not
Yeah,
get
we'll talk about
into.
it later.
Yeah.
So then the rest of the songs, I guess. So Type A comes with John John, the Undergirl song, and the lineup is basically like what the senpai members that aren't in Senbatsu, essentially.
Yeah.
With Reiko as center.
Yeah, so Reiko's super happy about it. Yuina is second, so she's like happy but disappointed. And then everyone else is like, oh, hey, I'm actually in a song. I was actually Undergirls. But then like, if you think about it, like, oh, wait, it just means you're like the leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not Senbatsu, and you're not 7th Gen and beyond. What do you guys think of that song?
I like it because it's so different. It's
Well, it
it's
sounds
Euro beat.
sounds like Para Para,
Para
Imapara,
Yeah.
Eurobeat.
Riku loves it. He's been repeating it.
Jeez.
I like it.
The ref is
I
quite
might hate
catchy
it.
though.
I might hate it eventually, but like when I listened to it before we started recording, it was good. I liked it.
Is it better or worse than NMB's last Eurobeat song, which was "Be Happy"?
Better.
Yeah, better. I like this better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I didn't have a visceral hate reaction to this, so I was telling you guys,
kinda-
like,
I
I
actually
think
kinda like the
most songs on this single are good. As in, I don't hate them. That's high praise from me.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, then Type B comes with "Whole Money Thank You," which is a 7th Gen, Sion, and 8th Gen.
Yeah.
This was kind of a weird song.
I like
Weird,
it.
goofy song. It has like I guess
It's a good beat.
Ryan likes to talk about. It has the horns.
Yeah, it has the horns. I love the horns.
It's like weird, like kind of waltzy.
I thought this was the stuff
Music
Matt
or-
loves.
Yeah.
I don't really like this one that much. I mean, it's okay. Like I don't hate it, but it's a weird song. Then Type C comes with Kokona's like guess graduation solo song
Yeah.
called Himitsu Nika.
Yeah. That one I don't like.
It seems a bit more like faster paced, or at least has more kind of
Really? It's
rhythm to it than the previous than Miru's or
I mean,
Akarin's.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really listen to Miru's graduation song, but like with Akarin's, Akarin's one was like fucking
Put
a dirge
to
though.
sleep.
It was a funeral dirge, so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can be slower than that. I don't know. I didn't like Kokona's one. Akarin's one I could tolerate, as in okay,
until you fall asleep.
yeah, but.
It helps you. It's a good sleep aid.
Yeah. Well, you're watching the huge ass dress, right? So, but like,
Well, no, she even had a music video.
Yeah, she even had a music video. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because it's Akarin. They spent money on Akarin. But like listening to the Kokono ones, like, oh my god, this is so boring. Like, it's not a good song.
I mean, it's like every graduation song, but this one I liked a bit more than the last couple. Maybe because I like Coconut better than the last couple. But
Yeah,
also,
I mean that
it feels a bit more. It feels a bit like not as like sleepy as the other ones.
I like you don't care, but I like Yuri's one because the lyrics are really good.
Oh, I put this above Akarin's and below Meters.
Yeah, because you K-pop lover.
How would you, Arda?
Well, I think this song is the weakest graduation song because I don't know. It feels that Kokona still cannot handle a solo song alone. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. Like the her singing
feels
was really
weird.
bad.
Super auto-tuned, yeah.
Yeah, she was. She felt like she was reciting a poem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, of all the graduation songs, this was one of them.
This was a song.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the theater edition comes with Muchujin, which just seems. It feels like this should have been like the common track on all of them because it's such a good song, and also it's Nagisa, but it's stuck to the theater edition. So when we first heard Muchujin last year, it was like this weird like kind of incomplete version, not just because it's short, but like even like
TV size.
TV size, yeah. But then like they played like the full version like on one of the radio shows, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like the instrumentals are completely different, like in the full version.
Well,
Like I don't think that usually
and
happens.
it's
with
not
the...
different. It's just they cut out the instrumentals. Because on
Yeah, I
TV
guess-
they
well,
want to cut to the singing parts.
Yep.
I guess so. Yeah. And it sounds like a bit so different, so it makes such a big difference. Like from the first time I heard it, like I'm like, oh, okay, you know, this is all right. But then when I hear the actual instruments in it, it's like, oh, this is a really good song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Muchujin's really good. Like it should have been the I don't
Top
know.
song,
Like
the title song, I think so.
nah,
Yeah.
I mean, Aito
In hindsight, I
Koi
think.
whatever is a good song too. Like I mean, I like the dance, so I can't really complain too much. But like, I would have said like Muchujin would have been a better A side if they would have made a different video for it.
If they actually had a video for it.
Yeah.
Also. Well, I think like I was at first like kind of like cold on Muchujin just because like, oh, look at this Senbatsu, it's a bunch of boomers. And then we see what the Senbatsu is for Koito Ai.
It's still boomers.
Yeah. So I'm like,
So
if I could take it back, I'd say, okay, let's just have Muchujin be the new A side, please.
yes. Was there any difference?
Even Nagis.
Was there any difference in the Senbatsu?
Shinshin
Mighty,
and
right?
They
Keito.
only
swapped.
added Mighty, and then
They only
Yeah,
added
Mighty.
Mighty.
and then
Yeah.
put Shinshin back in.
Oh, okay.
Because she subbed in for Yeah.
So literally nothing.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's like
D20
really
the
good.
D20 the Kenmoto's D20 hit on 15.
Yeah.
Although
Anyway, yeah, this version is way better. I noticed especially like in the like bridge part, it has the same thing that Shirari Nagi has with its bridge. Like there's like a whole part like with the drum beat, and so I think when they actually start doing this live, it's gonna be pretty cool. Like with the clapping. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
The instrumentals are really surprisingly long in the song. Like the song is 5 minutes actually.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's just very well composed. And then like the
Mhm.
cut TV version took
Doesn't
it
do
took
justice.
away it took out the flow from it.
Do you have anything else you want to say about the single? Any last things? Whole package? How many copies of the single did you buy?
Well, we didn't buy it for the song. We bought it for what we're talking about next.
Definitely not. Actually,
Yeah.
I'd be happy buying the theater edition just for Muchujin.
you're the only one who really cares about the music, man. Like I would listen to it on Spotify or something, but like I wouldn't like go out of my way to buy it just to listen to it.
Well, I didn't buy it just to listen to it, but I like that song a lot. Okay, so yeah, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about NAMBATTLE 2. And we are back. Alright, so NAMBATTLE 2 was announced last time we talked about this, but we didn't really know much about it. We had very few details about it.
I wish I didn't know. Can I go back to that?
Can go back to NAMBATTLE 1.
Yeah, can I go back to NAMBATTLE 1?
But yeah, anyway, they had a whole information video thing. Actually, I translated that, subbed it on TEPPEN Subs. Check that out. Find out all the details there. We'll go over it briefly, and then talk about some of the more egregious stuff later. So first, NAMBATTLE 2, it'll have 3, now 4 categories. The first one's I for Love. It's fan voting for the 27th single Senbatsu and Under Girls, with the top 14 getting into Senbatsu, and then ranks 15 to 24 will be the Under Girls. That's a fan vote, so done through buying 26th single using the voting codes that come with the CD, or using the different online subscription services, YNN, Mobame, and all that stuff.
Yep.
The second battle is Mai for Dance, and this is a dance battle between Team N and Team M, and so this is very similar to last year's dance battle.
Except there's only 2 groups now.
So there's only 2 groups this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be judged with a panel of judges. I guess originally they were planning to do 4, but because of COVID delaying stuff, now they're only doing 2 cycles of performances for each team. The set list will be 8 songs plus a encore, with 10 members performing on each team.
And I think the 8 songs are the same, but the encore is different.
Yeah, I presume. Yeah. So this would be closer to, the last year's non-battle stuff. In addition to that, Team B2 will also be having their own kind of side non-battle within themselves. So the group has been split into 2, Group A and Group B. And the winner for this will get a live stream show, probably some YNN live stream. They'll be doing 4 performances with basically both groups doing the same performance each day. So Group A will be doing the first 5 songs, and then Group B will be doing the last 5 songs, and then together both groups will do an encore. And I guess the order will be switching for each performance, so they're doing that 4 times. There's no judge. Instead, this is done. It's another fan vote done by the fans on 17 Live on a Google form.
Yeah,
Google document voting form. The most secure and reliable.
I mean,
voting method.
I mean, you could do worse than Google form.
Yeah, I mean, I think when they first said it was gonna be a vote, it was gonna be showroom, throw the balls at the that kind of poll system.
Yeah,
which meant you had to be there live to actually vote, which kind of sucks if you're not there at 7:00 or whenever they do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, with the B2 teams, I guess we can talk about the members. It's kind of evenly split. Okay. Group A has let's see, Lysion, Kameno Zion, Sakashita Mako, Sakata Misaki, Sakurada Ayaka, Sumino Wakana, Hayakawa Yuna, Matsuoka Sakura, Matsuno Mio, Matsumoto Mihina, Yamamoto Hikaru. Group B has Asao Momoka, Ike Honoka, Kuroshima Sakura, Kuroda Fuwa, Sakamoto Risa, Satsuki Aika, Takashi Sai, Satsumoto Yayoi, Tanaka Yukino, Fukuno Ami, Yoshino Misaki. Yeah, kind of, I guess, fairly even split with 7 gens and 8 gens. 10 members are performing at each of these shows on each team. Yes. Okay, the third battle is Un for Luck, and this is an individual board game with playing pools divided up non-battle 1 lottery style. So what they did is they made 8 groups of 6 members, and they were all just pulled lottery style. They pulled a card, okay, I'm in Group A, I'm in Group C, etc. But this isn't teams. They aren't actually teams of them playing with each other. They're playing against each other. It's like your little like playing pool. So we're going to be doing a series of these board games with, and the top 2 winners from each group will move on to the next stage. And then they'll be doing a semi-final round, in which it'll be 2 groups of 5 and 1 group of 6. The top 2 from each group from there will go on to the finals. And then from those first 2 rounds, there's also going to be a loser's bracket where all those players will play, and 1 winner will go on to the finals. And for this, there'll be 7 members in the finals. And essentially, they all win. Like, they're all, like, in the running for winning or whatever. But they haven't announced what the prize is. So I guess, like, the final round will, I guess, determine, like, the order.
It's gonna be stupid because the NAMBATTLE for Team B2 has, like, a really dumb prize already. So we know it's gonna be dumb.
Yeah. It'll probably be, like, here cut the park. Lifetime passes or something. Here's like a 1,000 yen Joshin coupon.
Yeah.
Or something.
I mean, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that level.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think they might make a unit out of this.
No, that's
Because
stupid.
it's literally
They don't even perform together. They just played board
because
games.
it's luck.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
Skill.
They're
Game
gonna
of skill.
do another live stream on YNN where they play this game.
Yeah. Anyway, the board game is like not. I mean, they announced some of the details the other day. But it basically kind of regular board game with in, M, and B spaces. In is for Nandainen. You have to do like some kind of like gag, I guess. M is for mission. You have to complete the mission to advance. B is for battle, where all the members have to play rock paper scissors. The winner will advance, and the losers have to go back. So sounds like some fun, wholesome family fun.
Party.
Yeah, wait. Just need someone to get like the fucking like genie lamp to take you to the star automatically, and then the ghost that steals your stars, and then the bullshit starts at the end. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that, and then the fourth category that they added recently is J for Joshin, the electronics store based like in the Osaka area, in which it's fan voting using the same voting methods as the main I fan voting. But one winner will join Nagisa and Kojidin to be in a Joshin commercial. Ooh.
And like
pretty big deal.
They didn't even like want to try anymore, right? Like basically Joshin was probably like, yeah, as long as we have Nagisa, we don't care.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, essentially, this person is replacing Kokona, which you'd think would just like pick Raiden or.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
to be quite honest, they should have just like just chosen Ray and then got on with it, like having it be. No, shut up, Geoff.
They should have chosen Chi.
No, they should have chosen Ray and just gotten on with it, and without having it be like for voting or some bullshit. Like, why? Like, this just confuses people.
Especially like whoever does win. Okay, yeah, they'll do a commercial for like a month or so, and then when they do the next commercial, they'll just eat that third person and
put Ray
or whoever they actually want to put in.
We'll use this year.
No, they usually the contract is usually for a year.
It's like seasonal, isn't it?
The members have always been on for a whole year usually. Well,
this is the third year that NMB's doing
the
it.
announcement said season, but then each time the members change, it's been for a year.
Yeah, but I mean, as Matt said, it is completely possible that by the summer it's going to be someone else.
Unless it's the person they actually want to win, then in which case they don't change anyone.
Yeah. If it's like Miki or something, right? They'll do it for a month and then it's like, oh, contract's over, so sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, this will all be building up to the NAMBATTLE 2 final event, which is going to be on March 27th at Rome Theater, Kyoto. Because I guess Oryx Theater was busy that weekend. Or under construction or something, I don't know. But they're doing two events for that on that day. There's going to be the afternoon show, which will be the final results for Mai, Un, and Jay. And then the night show, which will be the I results, essentially like Sankyo final results. And while we didn't get tickets for Coconut's graduation concert, we did get tickets for these both shows eventually.
Oh man, I hope it doesn't suck.
It was such a clusterfuck. It was such a clusterfuck because it was through Lawson Ticket initially, not the AKB Ticket Center like it usually is.
Yeah,
you had to enter each person's name and phone number and like birth date and favorite color and mother's maiden name for each person joining you is so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope it doesn't suck as bad. Like I've been to like Senkyo announcement shows, and it was like
depressing.
Yeah, it's pretty boring.
Well, it's because
especially
NMB
when
always sucks.
Yeah, I know. Especially when like your girls aren't up, or like for example, like the entirety of Future Girls, like there's 0 NMB members there. I just pull out my phone and start like
shit posting on Twitter.
Yeah. So I hope it's not. Well, I guess there's only 24 quote unquote winners, right? So it won't be that long. I just hope the fucking speeches aren't long. Like I imagine that like Chihi and Yumin's gonna fucking do the Gettysburg Address.
Good, I'll get my money's worth.
I have a dream speech.
Yeah, so it's like Martin Luther King, JFK, and wherever, all at the same time.
Imagine it make you lose. It's like a Donald
choose
Trump
to join
speech.
Senbatsu because we can't.
Not because it's easy, but because it's hard. Yeah, so. I don't know, like because like in AKB, right? Like they don't really, they don't cut, especially like the earlier Senkyos, they don't cut off the girls. So you get like Yokoyama Yui, who's like spends like 30 minutes like thanking every single person she's met in her life,
Hyperventilating
and crying.
Yeah, so
has to be carried onto the stage and then carried off the stage.
Yeah.
Do they ever go? I think don't they go like they've gone to like commercial breaks?
They have. They, I think in the last one that they started doing that. They just go on commercial break while they're still talking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for the girls who, it actually becomes really awkward for girls who don't have a lot to say, because the MC still has to like fill time, right, while waiting for the commercials. So they start asking them questions. So if it's like Paruru or something, did she just like, do you have something to say? No. Do you have a message to your fans? Not really. Yeah, so it becomes like that. So, well, they're never televising the NMB Senkyo, so that's fine.
It'll probably still be live streamed, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not on TV. No one's gonna sponsor
on
this.
17 Live, on 17 Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be on 17 Live. Oh shit.
Get the giant animations right when.
Oh, hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully.
I
not
mean,
on
I
17
think
Live.
NMB will want to get money for this, so it's gonna be on like Fanny or something.
Yeah.
Like the whole rest of like the non-battle stuff is on 17 Live though.
That's
like,
true. Maybe yeah. So maybe the finals of NAMBATTLE is gonna be on 17 Live, and Coconut Grad is gonna be on Fanny.
Okay, so then should we start like digging into some of the details of the? Start complaining about the non-battle. We've already been doing it already.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm bitched out. I think it's
where we start.
Where do we start? It's all bad.
What did we know last
It's all
time?
bad, yeah.
We didn't know about the Senkyo, right? Or did
we had hunches,
Shion
but-
already
Shion-
leak it?
Yes, you had CM leaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was kind of like a lot of people were still surprised, like in the Japanese community, like when they found out it was Senbatsu. But like from the leaks, I already was kind of prepared for it.
Yeah, me too. So it wasn't really that surprising. It's like, oh,
I
okay.
think the more surprising thing is the number. So it's only
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Fucking do 16. Is that so hard?
I made the joke that it's like Kimotsu, he rolls a 20-sided die, and that's the number.
Yeah.
So we got 15 this time, we got 14 last time, 14 again this time.
Yeah.
I think he rolled. If he rolls a natural 1, then they skip the single completely. That's why we didn't get a second single last year.
What if he rolls natural 20 though? It's like
Then
a critical hit.
That was Bokudate Night Child.
Oh.
Video.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Like 14 is such a fucking stupid number.
Yeah. I mean, and you see how the current number of NB. So basically, half the members will rank in something, and the other half will not. So it's going to be really.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, the bad thing about this is that it does ensure that younger members are left out. Because like the people who have like hardcore fans and like, you know, the people who will spend a lot of money are going to be the ones who would of older members. Of course, right? Like that's only natural. You build a relationship with your fans.
Yeah, that's why I like Yumi and Uka and Chihi.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, so like someone like IP, for example, like, you know, whether you believe she deserves it or not, right? Like she will have a harder time than, you know, someone like Chihi or Yumin who have, you know, fans who have been around, who have been together with them for like, you know, fucking 8 years or something.
10 years or something.
Yeah. Yeah, with Yumin it's like 11 years now. So it's like Senkyo has always been like that. Like, you know, younger members always have a hard time breaking in. So yeah, which is bad because like if you know, we've always been talking about like, you know, NMB has to, you know, build for the future, blah blah blah, but then we're gonna have a Senbatsu basically that's, you know, the same people.
Yeah.
Like there might be like, you know, surprises like, you know, Reiko or I mean, I'm not even gonna say Deguchi. She did really shit in Sokuho.
Spoilers.
Like, yeah.
You might get like a 7th Jin.
I don't know. Like people are like really excited for Anon, but like I don't know.
Let's save that.
Okay, yeah, but someone, okay, so maybe Reiko, maybe Anon, maybe Deguchi, or, you know, some kind of surprise. Like that's the level of surprise that we can have, bro. I don't think like someone like Fuwa or Xion's gonna break into top 14.
That's the problem with it being only 14.
Yeah,
but then I think it's still like it's still more change than there would be from another management pick Senbatsu. And everyone's complaining.
Yeah, because if another fucking management picks Senbatsu, it's gonna be this one without Kohona.
Yeah, that's why this is 14 instead of 15.
Honestly,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, looking at the sales and stuff before we knew the Sokuho, like I was thinking, like even from last single sales, like okay, this is an opportunity for them to like drop Yumi and say, okay, look, it was the election. Like we have to drop you now, and then like kind of force out some older senpai like Miki to. I think that was kind of their way to like create some movement.
No, but fucking Yumin's like 8th place.
It's only Sokuho. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, but she also won the BT the
GM. Yeah, you're the one telling me that it's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even got rid of the fake votes. I
think Yumin was like extra aggressive for GMTS about like getting people's friends and family to vote.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we can talk about like the Sokuho later, but like I mean, 14 stupid number. Yes. Undergirls 10 being is a stupid number too.
And like I think we talk about like at the GMTS stuff like. Oh, they had to change the rules because Nagisa didn't get in. Like, I have a theory if the same thing happens for this, they might move.
Oh, they will
top
move.
16. Oh, Nagisa was 16, huh?
That,
okay, well,
they're not
maybe
that principleless.
No, they will rig it so that like you know how Kojima Haruna's last Senkyo, she was 16. Management is not above like rigging this shit.
I mean, Nyan Yang Kamen or whatever.
Yeah. So, like
And
that
then
was
Shiori
what a
fucking
what a fucking coincidence. Like she was gonna announce graduation and she's like 16.
Hey, they didn't do that for Mayu. When she announced it, I'll give a second.
Like,
But again, she already got buried by Rude.
yeah, I know. It wouldn't have mattered whatever she said.
She could have gotten first and still no one would care.
Yeah. Like the newspapers, like I have a copy of the newspaper. It was like Kekon, like a wedding announcement, like front page, whatever, and then like really small thing like below. It's like Mayu announces graduation. So
Yeah. I think the other like hopeful thing or thing management might screw around with is okay, a top 14 that's Nambatsu, but that doesn't necessarily mean the order will be.
yeah, so
right.
I mean, we've talked about this
Yeah.
like on the Discord quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I actually talked to my Japanese friends about this, and they were surprised. I told them like, look it up, look at everything that management has said. They never said that they would do it in order.
Didn't we say the same about Teppotai?
No, we didn't. Teppotai, I think they said it was going to be in order.
Teptai, they also didn't say the vote numbers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
in which case, even then, them picking Mickey has still been weird.
Yeah. But, like, well, I guess, like, Mickey being first actually proves that it wasn't rigged. But, like, I think, yeah, so I don't know. Like, I mean, if Koji, like, whoever, if Kojirin, Rei, or whoever becomes center, they will probably make her center, right? Got first, they will make them center. But like if someone like Miki gets first, you're gonna be like, well, we didn't say you were gonna be center.
The trump card.
Enjoy 14th place. I think that's it. I think that's it. They're giving themselves an exit by saying that, we never said it was gonna be center. Which is, smart, I guess. Like but kind of underhanded, because the thing is, like, people see Senkyo, right, and they just automatically assume it's AKB Senkyo. But like NMB match is gonna say, we never said it was gonna be NMB. It was gonna be AKB.
It's Nambashiki.
Yeah, it's NAMBATTLE.
NAMBATTLE.
We're gonna fucking like do a lottery.
Nowhere did they say Senkyo, right?
Yeah. And they were actually very careful about that. They say it's not Senkyo,
Even,
it's NAMBATTLE.
Yunanon made like a promotional like poster, like same style as like the AKB Senkyo style.
Yeah, and she said
she wrote
Senkyo.
she wrote like 27 single Senkyo, and then I guess manager told her to delete it and change it to non-battle too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I think anyone who gets, like, I think they will do it in order because people expect it to be in order. But there is the fine print just in case they get a result that they don't like.
Yeah.
What if Nagisa doesn't make it? That would be funny. Well, I don't think it will happen. But,
like I said, they'll move the goalpost.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll believe Geoff in this. Like that they won't do that.
Because like normally in like AKB Senkyo, like what she gets like was like 60.
Yeah, she gets like 50 something.
50, 60 something.
Yeah. Always. Like every single time she was like 50. I think her position hasn't moved from like 50 something to 60 something. It's like always in that range.
Yeah. And it's like Uka like get above her.
No, yeah. Well, Uka varies actually per year. Like sometimes she will do the UL, like she gets like 30 something. And then I think the last one she did really poorly.
I mean, that shows that she has the capacity to have like the hardcore fans campaigning. It's really dependent on that. But Nagisa doesn't really.
But then that means that Nagisa has a very strong base.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about it when we talk about the results later. Yes. Like, we don't, like, let's stop talking about the results.
Okay. Okay, so then let's talk about the results.
Okay.
So actually, yeah. So for this, they're doing 2 like preliminary vote check-ins with this. So the first one they already did on the first day, just a couple days ago. And so yeah, we got the first day results, and I'm not sure how it should just go. I'm not gonna say exactly numbers, right? So reverse order. Yeah, reverse order. 24th. So we have Fua, Anju, Yuina, Shiori, Yunanan, Miu, Nagisa, Zeon, Wakanyan, I guess rather. Uka, Yuzuha.
Wait, you should say
Mighty.
that's at 14th.
At 14, yeah, is Yuzuha. So you have Uka as Undergirl Center. Yuzuha 14, Mighty 13, Harukan 12, Shinshin 11, Wakapon 10th, Mayoreko 9th, Yumin 8th, Mikana 7th, Sadharu 6th, Anon 5th, Kato 4th, Rei 3rd, Chihi 2nd, and then Kojidin 1st.
Yeah, by a lot.
Kind of surprising results all over the place. But I think a lot of the same familiar faces we expected, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I Kojin being number 1 isn't a surprise for me. Like the crazy push she's gotten, and like her whales and stuff. Like it would have been a surprise to me if she wasn't first. Like I think the biggest surprise is is it a surprise Nagisa being solo,
or is it Chihi 2nd?
Yeah, well that one too. But we kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Nagisa, Uka,
I mean, I talked about this on the Discord, saying that like the thing with Nagisa and Uka is like their fans aren't really like they don't really care that much about Sokuho.
Yeah,
because like Nagisa getting a high position in Sokuho doesn't really matter. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, like these are literally like barely 24-hour results. So basically, how fast could you open your CDs and
vote,
put your votes in, essentially.
Yep. And like the Chihi fans were very motivated. Clearly,
they're just insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised it was that high.
Yeah.
That
just shows the difference in motivation, though. Like that, like the Chihi fans were super motivated, and the other fans weren't.
It's because. Do you want to talk about it right now, or talk about others?
Yeah.
Just talk about
okay,
it now.
So the whole thing, I'm on the committee, right? The voting committee, and the whole point of this is that we want to rank early so that we get swing votes for J. Just like because. J, not many members are seriously aiming for it. Only Chihi, obviously, because she loves Hanshin, and Joshin is a major sponsor, so she really wants to appear in the commercial. Rei said it because she's aiming for center, and then like she kind of was, like you guys said, the natural pick. After Kokon.
Kato already has a commercial shot for her.
Yeah, and also Kato. She had a video.
Yeah.
I was impressed with Kato's effort.
That would save them a lot of money, right? They already have the video.
She made her own J and everything.
And then Mikana said it too. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't really that motivated. Like, I mean, asking around with the various committees and stuff, right? Like, none of them. Like, I mean, obviously, you get like the really hardcore people who are super motivated, but like for the most part, like it didn't seem like people were like gung ho about it.
Except
because the voting period's a little weird. Because like so they already did like a whole month of voting for J
only for mobile,
then subscriptions.
But then the CDs are only 3 days, so we knew from the beginning that it was going to be hard, because we know like in just by like Senbatsu, Chihi's not like top 5 or whatever, so we would have to like get swing votes or like I don't know, just go really hard before, and then hope other people are not as motivated. And then like Kojirin and Nagisa are not eligible for this, so there's a huge pool of swing votes, and of course people who bought coconut tickets.
Yeah, The thing is, like, I don't think, like, management, NMB management, like, communicates so fucking poorly that I think a lot of people didn't know about this, Jay, that you can vote. Like, you only had 3 days to vote and whatever.
You can
bullshit.
use
There's
one
that.
code for
Yes,
2
there's the
votes.
big
Yeah.
thing is that people didn't know. Some people, I don't know if it's a lot of people, but some people didn't know that one code can be used for both. So maybe people when buying were thinking like, oh, I will buy this many for I and this many for J. But it was it was communicated very poorly. Like Chihi tweeted it, and then I remember Reiko talking in her showroom after the Sokuho said, "Oh, I didn't know that until I saw Chihi's tweet." And Chihi tweeted
Right?
that like on the day of the Sokuho. And
See?
after I DM'd her.
So it's all Jeff's fault. Right? So I don't know. I mean I really think they should have just not done the J thing because it just confuses everybody.
And it's like an afterthought.
Yeah, and then like the
Wait,
fact that you
speak
can
for
vote
yourself.
twice, it's stupid. And you know what Jeff talked about, like the Sokuho strategy, that's actually very common in like, you know, AKB Senkyo. A lot of the committees do it because the hope is that you get the narrative on your side, and then you get swing votes. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if you guys did it way too much. Like, you know, you guys went too hard. That to the point where you might not get swing votes. It might actually go the other way. Like if someone
Go harder
yeah,
than you.
yeah. No, I mean
Or a
it's
counterattack.
yeah, it might if for example there was a swing vote between like, oh, should I vote for Chihi or should I vote for whatever Anon, right? Like your Niyoshi's Anon, and you're like, oh, you know, Chihi did so well, like maybe she's fine because the community's gonna take care of her.
Nah,
You can argue
Right?
both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. There's also the bandwagon effect, right? Like, oh, I want to vote for the winner. But I don't think anyone seriously believes that she's gonna get first, though. So
We're not aiming for bandwagon for I. We're doing it for J. I mean, I is like
Well-
any like if we're lucky, we get like right on the coattails of J too. But this is mostly for J.
Well, you guys have a different thing, but
We're playing a different
a
game than
lot of
everyone else.
people, yeah, a lot of people don't really care about Jay.
You're playing checkers, everyone else is playing chess.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about We're saying that
We're talking about chess.
the
man's game.
the bandwagon and
The bandwagon
I know
is
what you're
only
saying.
for like 7th gens, really.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
that's true.
'Cause
Yeah, like, you know,
there's gonna be way more DDs of 7th gens, and then half of them are making it in, half aren't. So that's the really important one.
yeah. Well, you get the Kokona ones too. So
And do coconut? I don't think like there's not gonna be coconutomics,
I mean, there will be, right?
Yeah.
Like those votes have to go somewhere.
or they're just gonna be selling them.
And then
Yeah, but
and then
I don't know,
people will
man.
buy
Like
it.
selling is a hassle. Yeah, selling is a hassle.
You can make a lot.
I know, but like a lot of people, like, so the guys who buy like hundreds of tickets, right? That's a super minority. Like there's a lot of like, especially with Kokona, right? Because it sold out so fast. Like there's a lot of people there sitting on like, you know, a few, like, you know, Ahu who only had 5 tickets. Like there's gonna be a lot of people like that. And
There's a lot
like
of
for
people
those kinds
also,
of people, they're not gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them might sell, of course, but like some of those people are gonna be like, oh, I'll just vote for whoever.
Yeah, or they don't even vote at all.
Yeah, or they don't even vote at all. So
Like some people who bought like from overseas, like they may not even get their tickets into them.
shout out to my boy Lemon.
Got his into Tenso to a warehouse in Tenso, and I think he bought like a lot, so way more than that would make it. It'd be way too expensive to send him home, basically.
Yeah. Anyways,
but yeah, I mean, with the whole like voting, who should you vote for? Like, yeah, again, like the Kojidins, the Rays, the Katos. Like, I feel like some people probably I would say I advise voting against those people because you figure, oh yeah, they're good. They have enough people voting for him,
right? Like
and so
if you're going like if you're vacillating between like Kojirin or someone else, go with someone
Well,
else.
it depends on your goal. If you want center or just in Senbatsu.
That's true.
Like Ray people
or
between
do you want to rank
people
at all?
deciding between Ray and like someone else. If they want center, then they're voting for Ray because she's way behind.
Yeah,
right now.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're thinking, like, so example, if you're like a 7th gen Oshi, like, I mean,
You like Xeon, you like Mew or Fuwa, then maybe you
yeah,
should vote
I
for
mean,
them instead of...
at some point you do have to give up on.
You have to play defensive or offensively, yeah.
Yeah, you
Like-
do have to like. So I think like someone like IP, right, is getting kind of desperate because like she knows that like the people who might vote for her might abandon her because she didn't get into the Sokuho. So if you're choosing between IP and Fuwa or something, right? Then you might I'll just go with Fuwa
If you want your
because
chances of actually ranking in, go
Yeah.
with Fuwa while she's already ahead.
yeah,
But again, you have to keep in mind these are 24-hour votes.
yeah.
So they're doing another round. They're doing
Yeah.
another check-in like a week after this. So in
Yeah,
a few days
but
after.
that's
we
why
hear the podcast.
Sokuho is important.
So that will be more closer, more indicative, I guess, of what. I'm not gonna say the final results, but you're gonna have a lot. The numbers are gonna be a lot higher, hopefully.
Yeah.
And maybe some of these big numbers, like Chi has 3,000. Maybe that's the end of it for Chi.
It's just gonna be like, no,
Well,
we're going for Jay.
well, actually,
Well, Jay's already finished, so you guys can stop voting. Just throw some votes over at Ray or Kato,
Yeah, but like,
Well, throw them at the 7 gens,
so I mean, we can talk about like I keep
meta strategy.
repeating this, but like, so for example, like someone like Anon, right? She did really well here, good for her, and like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people are like, super excited for her, which is great, right? Like but I feel like she's gonna have a come down. Like I don't know, this is just me, like I'm always wrong anyway, but. I don't know. Like the thing is, like I feel like she might have a bandwagon, so it's possible that people are like, "Oh my God, Anon! Like she's worked so hard, and so we want to support her. So maybe she gets a bandwagon." But I think her fans are like tapped out.
for
Yeah.
sure. I mean,
Right,
let's
they-
compare this to the sales, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So like compared to someone like Reiko who had like really good sales. So I feel like Reiko has a legitimate shot at Senbatsu. So if you ask me to bet between like Anon or Reiko, who would get in?
Yeah, for sure.
Even though Anon did much better in Sokuho than Reiko, I would say Reiko.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Right? Just
Yeah, I
because
agree.
like Reiko has built like a better base. Like, Anon's clearly like some whales like, trying their best, right? A committee trying their best for her. Which is great, right? Like, good for her. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I've seen like too many of these where, the committee tries really, really hard and then like, like the bandwagon doesn't come.
Well,
That's
I
always
mean,
the problem.
the reality is the bandwagon isn't that big. People have their.
That's
their
true. That too.
Oshis. It's
Yeah.
not like you're gonna double your votes just because you ranked 5th in Sokuho.
Yeah, but you might give her like 1 or 2 votes, right? Like, oh,
Yeah, but
I kind of like her
Out
too.
of the,
So
that's
give her a
like
few
literally a few percent of your
Yeah.
vote, right?
votes.
Yeah, that's the other like meta like strategy is like, okay, like or like your 2 votes or 5 votes are gonna make a difference. Like with AKB, like the difference between like second and third place is like tens of thousands of votes.
Yeah,
Here it's like a couple hundred.
yeah. So
I guess we have a bit like 1,000. We have a couple
Reiko and
jumps in votes
Wakapon are
here,
separated by
after-
5 votes.
yeah,
Yeah. But then you have like Shinshin and Wakapon are separated by 300 votes. Like, it makes a couple jumps.
yeah. Like Mikana and Sadharu are like separated by 500 votes,
500,
and then
yeah,
fucking
and then-
Kojirin has like 1,000 on Chihi. So
Well, and then Ray has 1,000 on
on
Kato.
Kato,
so,
yeah,
Like it starts making some jumps.
yeah.
Whereas like in these like undergirl rankings, like it's
It's
much
very
closer.
close, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So that's where like your 2-3 votes could actually make a big difference.
yeah. But I will always say this. So if we want to talk about strategy, I will always say is to always go all out. Always
Vote with your
go,
heart.
yeah, always go all out with your number one. Don't be like the idiot who's like, you know what? Like I also like this girl. I'll give her one vote. What if that your fucking one vote is the one that like switches the position?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't be an idiot. Unless you're actually like, like Aruda, who has like 3 Oshis apparently, according to 5chan. So
I mean, even if I have 3 Aussie, I still pour my votes all to
Right?
Wakapon
Yeah.
already.
like I don't see the value in like splitting your votes. Like
You're in a tricky position. I guess like like Ray and Wakabon, they're definitely probably going to be in Sambatsu.
yeah. Well, Sion's not gonna be in Senbatsu.
Sion, like that's what
Let's
I'm
be
saying, like,
realistic here.
I'm saying like Sion, she could have a.
And Undergirls,
Chance of
I don't
getting-
know,
Look at her
man.
sales. It's
Like,
really bad.
I mean, before I saw these results, I thought
I
she
don't
could even
know.
get into Sambatsu.
Her Japanese fan base is not
Yeah.
too
She has a
strong.
lot of girl fans. Like whenever I went
Yeah.
to theater, like when I went to 7-gen shows, like it was like high school girls with like Sion.
Well, they just
Yeah, but girls mostly
Yeah.
didn't
yeah,
vote.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like I think we overestimate like Sion's popularity. She's quite new actually. Like people forget that she's new.
Yeah, she's only almost 1 year
Yeah.
into an NB.
but she has like kind of like that push, like the variety push. I mean, I guess maybe more of her like catching up
Yeah.
with 7-gen, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
know,
fair play
I
to
like
her
her.
though. Fair play to her. She did really well. Like to catch up to 7th gen, she's done pretty
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
So
but she hasn't.
good for
remember,
her.
she hasn't had real Hanashikai yet, so I don't think
Yeah,
like fans really
Mm.
have the bond with her. It's only through like
that's true.
showroom.
Yeah, yeah. Fans don't
Hey,
aren't attached to
I heard you become friends with people on shows.
her.
So yeah, it's like I mean, it's kind of about like our own personal. I won't say exactly, but like Aruda, you're voting for Wakapon. You're all in on Wakapon.
So how many votes are you
Yeah.
stealing from Ray?
No, don't say it. No,
I'm
no.
kidding.
I don't know.
Don't.
Actually, this time it's hard to get Ray ticket. I only have around
Really?
20 Ray's ticket, I think.
So you stole 20 votes from her.
Yeah.
Shame,
I
shame.
I stole votes from Yui now.
Well, actually, I'm more worried about Wakapon place this time. Because,
she's not
some,
that high actually.
Some whales are abstain, yet some whales are taking
As I am
hiatus.
stealing votes.
Really?
from
They're
the
skipping
single.
the whole
From
season.
Wakapon.
Single.
Why? Because they're
Yeah,
upset
yeah,
about
yeah.
the Senkyo.
I don't know.
Might be. Like, they don't like the Senkyo.
One has a walk and one already ocean to
Oh.
Mochan.
Wow.
Well, Mochan didn't get in, so
Oh, she didn't.
maybe.
he'll
Oh my
come
god,
back.
not worth
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of not worth it, so Shiori.
Yeah,
she ranked
I
in
mean,
the Undergirls,
good for
she's
her.
in hiatus.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Shout out to
obviously-
Pop. Like,
Yeah.
good for her. Like, I think her fans had a very clear strategy here, right? Like to get her into Sokuho, and they don't care about the rest.
They probably knew
sugar
they're
up, I
not
guess.
gonna get in
Yeah.
at all, so this was the only chance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure she's happy, right? Like,
It's better than nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so that's one of the surprises. Like for me, like the biggest negative surprise is Deguchi,
Mm-hmm.
which is that
Yeah.
was really
Didn't do
really
that well.
surprising.
Even Geoff.
Yeah,
even
it's your fault,
from
Jeff.
Deguchi,
It's
right?
not that many.
Yeah,
It wouldn't. It's not even enough to beat Shiori.
Yeah, we're kidding, but
I don't know.
like
Like she's selling really well, but like I think she just has too many girl
Yeah.
fans who don't like form a committee or something.
so I mean, yeah, I mean,
Does she actually have? Does she actually have girl fans?
Yeah, like on Twitter, like most of the fans I see of her are girls, and in like her showroom.
so it's one of two things, right? Like either you have traitors or you just have the people who are slow,
Yeah.
who haven't decided to vote yet.
Actually, yeah, there are definitely a few big whale type guys, like the Dick Tuss, who's always number one on her showroom.
Mhm.
Maybe he threw too many towers, but I don't know.
Isn't there like a dude who keeps throwing towers at Mochan?
That's why she didn't.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Wakapon guy.
Actually, follow. No, not that one. But I actually follow her. His
Yeah,
Twitter.
that dude's crazy. Like, why
Yeah.
fucking stop throwing towers? That's 10 votes.
Well, stop doing showroom also.
Yeah.
Well, he has a lot of
Yeah.
money, so whatever.
Yeah, but like, yeah, whatever. Like, but yeah, I think Deguchi was like the biggest surprise. Okay, maybe we can like go around. Like, what was your biggest surprise? So mine was Deguchi, like more than Anon. Like, I mean, yeah, good for her, but
Yeah, Yuina. Like, I expected her to, even though I said she has a lot of girl fans. I thought she would have enough of a like hardcore base to have a push. But this looks like a level where there was no even push for Sokuho.
yeah, it was like just like everyone voting by themselves, no committee votes.
Like according to your friend, like who seems to know a lot of committees, like in general, he said in general there's not many committees for this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what my friend said. Like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I don't know. That's just his opinion. That's what he knows, right? Like, it's not definite, but from like asking around, like the understanding is that there's not really a lot of committees, so NMB fans aren't really taking this like super seriously. So I mean, there's the Chihi committee, for example, but like the others probably don't have committees. Like, I can guarantee you that like Nagisa doesn't have a committee.
And Uka, maybe this is why.
Yeah, and Uka probably doesn't have a committee either. Like,
Yeah.
they don't care. I mean, they care, but like they don't care enough to organize. And that's why, like, for Deguchi, right? Like, I think that's what happened to her.
I think I talked about this with the Chihi community as well. So like for senpai who have always been like middle-ish rank, like Chihi, Uka, and even for Nagisa, who isn't really seen as a center candidate, it's hard to have a goal to motivate fans. Like for Anon, Reiko, Yuina, it's clear they're Senbatsu border, and this is their chance to get in. For like Ray and Kojirin, they want to get center. So those are really, and then like some other members are saying center, even though it's like more of a stretch, like Keito or Sadharu, Mikana.
Yeah.
So, but that's a very clear goal. So like Chihi, her goal, she said her like, so there's J for us. That's kind of a separate, but also has like rollover effects. But then her goal for I was 5th or better. So but her current position is 7th. So that's not really a huge jump. So it's kind of a half-assed goal. But she kind of has to say that because, well, she doesn't have to say it because like even Yubin said she's aiming for center, but like she realizes she's not really gonna be realistically aiming that in contention, but then still has to like kind of make progress. And Uka has her like Senbatsu streak and said like, oh, I want to be a front member, but that's still kind of vague and not really like sense of urgency.
Yeah. It would be fucking stupid if this is what breaks Uka's streak, though.
Yeah.
That would be fucking stupid. Yeah.
So like for us, we actually talked about like we thought like looking at the sales, like there's if you look at the sale sold out slots, it's not perfect, but like okay, he's like doing worse than her current position, and then like there's a danger that she could drop out. So we kind of like decided to also like aim for Sokuho a little bit because of that.
Yeah. You aimed a little too much.
I mean, we opened all the CDs anyway.
Yeah. For Jay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was like my surprise was Chihi, like just how high she got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I was like, I was confident she wasn't first though. I was confident she wasn't first. I don't know why. I was like, yeah, Kojiri's gonna be first.
I was getting really nervous around like 10th, like where's Chihi? Why is she not getting called? and then I was like, wait, it can't be like out of this whole thing. No, like
You're doing the math
like
like you look at,
938.
foolish
Like,
numbers.
okay, I opened this many. I know this many people.
I opened more than that. Just kidding, no.
So most Chihi fans already ran out of food
I
now.
don't know. I don't know.
I think the committee. I think the committee might be tapped out now. It's up to the
Swing votes.
stragglers. No, I'm not going to say swing votes. The stragglers, the people who didn't go for
and the
Sono.
people who had work or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So second is a very pleasant surprise for me
Yeah.
and for Chi herself. She
Yeah.
said like, "Oh, I had like, yeah, I was like, I was embarrassed that I briefly thought, oh, what if I didn't make it?"
What about you, Aruda? What was your surprise?
I think it's a Yuzu. It is
Yuzu?
higher than my expectation. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Based on Hana's
Hanashkai
sales, is not
yeah,
really
that's
doing
true.
good there.
That's true. She was doing really shit in Hanashkai sales, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why
I
I'm surprised that she is placed 14 in here.
Does that mean that like her sales are still only the same fans as before, and she has like she
Yeah, I
has
don't
no
know,
new
yeah.
Gravure fans?
Maybe. She gets like the people liking her posts on Twitter and Instagram. But maybe that hasn't converted to people who
So-
actually,
yeah,
you know,
so-
go to Hanashkai.
Yeah. So then,
the Mikana
Yeah.
curse.
well, then this would mean that if this is like, since you're saying this is overperforming her sales, then this means she has a committee and they tried hard and they could still only get 14.
Yeah.
So she's in.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
So
think
she's in
maybe.
trouble.
But the thing that we forget is like Yuzu's a boomer. She's older than 5th gen. So like she probably has like already she has a base of fans already.
Yeah.
So
She
maybe
might
maybe
have, like,
maybe
some
her base of
Momone
fans
might have
Huh?
jumped onto her. Momone fans might have jumped onto her after.
yeah, or something like that,
Yeah.
right? Like I mean,
that's possible.
I don't actually believe that like the trickle down economics a bit
No.
because like you know Momoni fans probably have Neoshis or they left NMB.
Yeah.
So if they were to give Yuzu a vote, it would be one vote, right? They wouldn't vote like 10, 100 or something. So, but like with Yuzu, like I don't know, I don't know if she has a committee, but her sales are not that good. But I mean, I think her sales are good enough to be able to get into 24.
Yeah, but
Because of the
14,
slots.
I think,
Not Sabansu though.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there will be. So I have no idea how her, because like her popularity only started like within the last year, right? So we don't know. Like I wouldn't be surprised if she keeps being in 14, and I wouldn't be surprised either if she like completely drops off.
Yeah, I don't see her going higher, much higher.
What about the the too high people? Like, do you got you Geoff or Aruda? Do you have opinions on like Anon or Yumin?
I mean,
High people. What do you call them?
I mean, Unknown we talked about, like, it's the committee.
Yeah,
And she will
Yeah.
drop. It's a question
Yeah.
of how far.
yeah,
Yeah, I think her fans thought that this might be the last chance
yeah,
for her before maybe she decide to graduate.
yeah,
For
yeah.
Anon or you mean?
Anon.
Yeah, for Anon.
I mean,
Okay.
you mean
Ugh.
everyone knows, like, she's been Senbatsu the last 2 singles, but has been one of the worst sales. So, if she has a committee, then that's definitely their motivation. And these look like
Mhm.
committee numbers.
It's too high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I thought she was gonna. I was for sure. I think she's gonna be out of Senbatsu in the final for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I think her sales are so bad that like it doesn't make sense for her to get back in. So for example, like Uka and Nagisa, they're gonna go up,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Like you know they're gonna go
Yeah.
up. Like
All these, I feel like all these numbers are going to go up.
of course, what the hell?
We're talking about
No one's
relative,
gonna go
dude.
Yeah. Of course they're all gonna go up.
they're
Yeah.
not gonna get removed.
There's no this is not stage 48. There's no minus votes.
It's not
Maybe not
GMTS where they're gonna delete votes.
But yeah, so I think like, for example, for sure, like Nagisa and Uka are gonna go up, right? And so that means like, okay, just looking at it, like purely like logically, like so Mighty
who are they gonna
and
jump?
Mighty and Yuzu are in trouble, right? Because of Uka and Nagisa. But then, like I don't know, Mighty has like a crazy whale, so maybe.
Yeah. That could all just be him. It's always one guy.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. We don't know.
1500.
But like so, like someone like Yumin or Anon, right? Like, do you think? Like I don't know. I think Anon has a chance to get the bandwagon, but there's no chance Yumin gets the bandwagon. Like people are sick of her.
Wow.
So, you keep on saying that.
Oh, I am sick of her.
Well,
I am
she
sick of
wants
her.
GMTS though.
Yeah, they don't. It just won't.
I
mean, it's a weird.
I think she'll fall out, but I would be pleasantly surprised.
As the resident Yumin fan.
Yumin expert.
Yeah, as the resident Yumin expert.
Need to add that to your 5chan profile. Chi and Yumin.
She's not even my Nioshi.
That's Neguchi. Like, do you think Neguchi has a chance to get into Senbatsu? I mean, it's not looking good.
I don't think so.
But
She
it's
might
still
be
so
placed
cool.
15 at most, I think.
Yeah, she might be Undergirl Center.
Undergirl Center, sure.
At
Like
best.
before the results, I would say yes, but then now it's like, what the hell happened? Are there more?
But
are
it's
there
still
more
so
of me? Still,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
possible.
mostly
It's possible she's a very strong
fans,
Nioshi of a lot of people,
Yeah.
right? You never know with these things. Like, they do good sales, but it's possible that, like, she has a strong base of
she
Nioshis.
sold out so fast, like 4th round or something.
Yeah.
Dictas, what are you
Lots
doing?
of
Yeah, still
traitors.
before some of these other members that like haven't sold out yet. Like Karen still hasn't sold out.
Yeah.
And Wakapone
Waka-
presumably
Yeah,
just
Wakapon sold out this round.
Yeah.
Presumably, yeah.
Like Chihi, according to Geoff. So, yeah, I mean, it's so late, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's still sales, right? So if you sell out like round 1 or you sell out round 5, it doesn't matter. That's why, I don't know. That's why I say, like, I think there's really soft numbers especially with 7th gen. Like, there's no fucking way like Xeon is gonna keep this number.
Yeah.
Or Wakanyan is gonna keep this
Well,
number.
apparently some big Mew Oshi like didn't get his like 5 boxes because he came back from work late or something.
That's true. That's like 450 votes.
I don't know.
But like,
Yeah, that'll get her to
that's a lot.
Sabatsu.
Yeah, I'll get her
That'll get her
Sabatsu, yeah. But like, I think a lot of the 7th gens are soft. Like, especially with Xeon, like she only has 14 slots. So where's the votes? Where are the votes coming from?
And Yuna
So these are
sold out too.
Mikana fans.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Oh, is she? She's 28, right? 28, 28?
Yuna?
Isn't she 1
She has 2
28?
slots.
She only had 1 slowed out slot.
Yuna?
Yeah.
No, I think she has 12 total or something, kind of low.
Oh, okay. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I think like the 7 gens, like a lot of them are soft.
But then you have some members like Fuwa hasn't sold out,
Yeah, I don't know.
and she has 4 slots.
I think with Fuwa, yeah, that's dangerous number. I think
Yeah.
obviously 24 is dangerous, but like, yeah, I think a lot of the 7th gens, like this happens with AKB Senkyo too, where a lot of the new gens like do really well in Sokuho, and then when it comes to the actual results, they just like all
don't
fall
see
off.
them at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mighty is the only 7th gen who has a shot.
yeah,
Well,
because she
yeah.
has so many slots.
In Mew, maybe.
Yeah, if that whale guy.
I think
Votes.
Mew might beat Xeon.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I think so. I Xeon has like a massive handicap with the slots.
I'm pleasantly surprised by Wakanyan too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, right? Like Wakanyan 16 and IP's not even 24. And they're
She has a lot of fans. Like I see a lot of her pen lights at some gen
Yeah.
shows.
but I don't know. I think like if you're like I feel that like IP and if you're looking at it from like the Q-Mart perspective, they're kind of interchangeable. But if you're looking at it from the Kenkyusei perspective, like IP is like superior to Wakanyan.
How?
Theory.
In theory, yes, in theory.
In what way?
In
Ryan likes her more.
yes. That's always my base. No, I mean she feels like she's more pushed, and she's more in the public eye.
I think she's
Well,
in
she's
more of a
captain,
it's like her,
and then I think it's because she's useful in variety.
Yeah,
But then Wakanyan's the type to get more hardcore fans. IP is just
that I guess so.
IP has too many girl fans.
Yeah, I think like you know what I always think right like if there were actual handshakes, I think Wakanya is one of those types who
Yeah.
like would like explode in popularity because of it. But yeah, I feel bad like Mochan for example, like she sold like really fucking well and then she's didn't even get into 24.
same as the Mew guy. Like some guy had like 3 boxes.
Yeah,
That got posted on 5chan as well.
yeah, whatever. 5 boxes.
So I think
stuff.
she's probably gonna show up in these results. Should we talk about like members we think might get in here that aren't?
Oh
in
yeah,
here?
that's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, Mochan might get in.
Hasa?
No chance.
Hustle sales are too bad.
Sion, I think might
No.
be.
Yeah.
Sion might be good.
Sion, no.
Sion's
IP.
Sion is
IP.
Racist. all of
IP.
you.
Mochan IP.
I feel like IP is like the same problem, I guess, because she's selling poorly too. She only has like 1 slot, 2 slots.
She's selling better than Yunanan. They have the
What
same
do you
number
mean?
of slots.
Any 8th gens? I don't think so.
No chance.
Yeah, I
no
don't think so.
chance.
It's hard.
No chance. Like maybe Sai.
Especially after
No
all those
Mako.
performance today
Yeah.
and before.
Maybe Sai had a chance if
Sai's been weird lately.
yeah, she's
though.
really weird lately.
Yeah.
If they let her do like showroom, if they let her do a lot of showroom, like maybe she had a chance, but no.
Yeah, she's been like
She
weirdly
sold
like
out or
half
no?
active.
She is.
Yeah,
she sold out.
immediately.
She
He also a lot, yeah.
She sold out immediately, like round 2. But like Ayapyon and Makochi also sold out, so that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, they only had 1 slot. Too.
Yeah, it's 1 slot. So it doesn't matter.
But I mean, you still have some other 8th gens that haven't sold out yet, like Pikaroon and
Pikaru's never selling out. No, don't
Yeah.
worry.
I bought 3 tickets.
But
That does
the
not mean
Pikaroon
3
Oshi.
votes for no 3 votes for Pikaroon. I have like 8.
I don't even know. What do you like about Pikaru? Just the name?
No, she said she likes games.
Oh, okay.
Find out tomorrow.
So here we go. And then you're gonna find out she likes PUBG. So
or Knives Out.
yeah, Koyakodo.
I'm already disappointed in Sai. she said that on the Mario stream.
Yeah, it's a teenage girl. It's definitely PUBG.
Oh, here's one. Horishion.
No,
She's not that far.
No.
I'm looking at it right now. She's not far behind Anju in sales.
Yeah, but well, I guess she might have like a stronger
The only
base.
people buying Shion handshakes are Hanashikai are her fans. They're
That's
gonna
true.
vote for her.
Yeah, and the entire prefecture of Hokkaido.
And the country of Thailand.
Who did I think
Also, there is Mickey.
Oh yeah, Mickey.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
you
god.
cannot-
they're gonna show up. I
You
think,
kind of
at the end.
forgot
They're
about
not
Mickey Factor.
Yeah, they're gonna show up at the
Shadow-
end. They're gonna show up at the
Shadow
end,
faction.
not in midterms.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the
It takes
video.
a long time
Yeah.
to make
Shadow
mobile
faction.
accounts.
Yeah. don't don't give away their secrets, Geoff. So. But yeah, who else has a shot?
I don't know. Looking at the chart, there's not anyone. After like this list,
Nothing.
it really drops off in sales.
Right. So Shion, like I mean, even the Hasa has Senbatsu experience, right? So you never know. Shion, IP, Mochan. Who else is even there?
Misaki?
No chance. No chance.
Just look.
Either of them.
Just look at Matt.
Either of
Even
them.
the fight.
Yeah.
my 500 votes
Didn't get her
even
in.
get her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only 500. You needed 900 votes.
Yes.
So
No, but for real, I assume you're
Exactly.
only voting for Karen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I see that's like the whole meta thing. Like, what my goal is to get Karen just to stay in Sabatsu, really.
I mean, she's kind of in a dangerous position.
Yeah, Karen actually is dangerous.
But I haven't voted yet, so that's why. So it's gonna be
Oh, okay.
game over
500 more,
after.
so she's gonna have 2,000 votes. No, so like Karen's 12th, right? So if we assume like Nagisa and Uka get in, then she would be like last, right?
Well,
So
place, you mean?
could fall.
yeah, I know. I'm saying like just doing like your basic
Yeah.
arithmetic, right? Like if Nagisa and Uka get in, then Mighty and Yuzuha drop out, then Karen would be like the
12th.
most dangerous position
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Um, But anyway, she has the best chance of at least like getting the Sabatsu, let alone ranking.
of
Whereas,
all
like,
of all
Misaki
your
has no
Oshis,
chance.
yeah.
Misaki has no
Yeah.
chance of even ranking in the Undergirls. So
Yeah.
and for that, I don't want to waste my votes.
Not with
even
that
though I think she would be.
No, I mean, I'm with Matt here.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
you know,
I know.
you have to be realistic. So
It's the same with like in like regular AKB Thankyo. Like I wouldn't vote Anshu
or Emichi,
for-
right? Or
I mean, I did just like I did like the 5 votes or whatever it was, and then
yeah.
put the rest towards like
Sayaka. I don't know. I feel like voting for someone like Sayaka is also a waste.
Yeah, but hey, well, when you see that number and you put in like a nice like even like 50 or 20, then, hey, that was me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm obsessed with like even numbers. Like, I just want to know how much I affected it. It's also easier for me to keep it in track.
Yeah. Like, well, yeah, so as Geoff said, like, you know, maybe Anon drops out. I think Reiko has a good shot, to be fair.
Yeah.
She's gonna get some bandwagon, too.
Yeah, I think Reiko gonna place above Wakapon this time. I think.
Really? No.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Wakapon's, like, far more popular than Reiko, though, so... We'll see. I don't know. Do you think Sadharu's safe?
She has
Sadaru
a-
is safe.
I mean,
she's
Yeah,
sold out.
I mean, she
seen
didn't
Karen
get
might
in. She
switch.
didn't get in Tepotai, so
Yeah, I think they've
She
learned
and Karen
from
might
that.
swap.
maybe Shinshin might be precarious too.
Like
But
I think she might swap with Karen like in positions maybe. The old 6-gen swap.
you're so confident with Karen.
Hey, with my votes.
I don't know.
With my
Karen
votes, I'll be able to.
Karen doesn't
Karen
doesn't strike me as someone who has like the really hardcore fans.
She's her
I
own
could be.
committee, though.
Yeah, that's
She's her
true.
own
That's
committee.
true.
She's good at organizing, and getting people together. But
That's true. But like I
think
feel
it's the same
that
problem.
I feel that like of between Shinshin and Karen, I think Shinshin has a better shot at having whales.
yeah, whereas Karen has like I think has the girl fans, as we keep on saying.
Yeah,
That's the common root of all the
who are
problems.
unreliable. It's like look at Sadharu. She probably has 0 girl fans. So
We're sounding incredibly sexist.
yeah,
We're using it as
it's-
shorthand for.
yeah, shorthand for unreliable fans. But who else? Who else is dangerous?
What?
Like, do you think Keito's gonna keep 4th?
No.
Probably
She
not.
was 4th in.
in
Tepotai.
Tepotai, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, Mikana actually is kind of like surprisingly low.
Low, yeah, me too. Yeah, I thought that was low.
Too many girl
But-
fans. And
That's kind of-
Yeah,
unfaithful
she-
people like Ryan.
Yeah, she probably
think-
has
I
the
think
most girl fans.
she also the most Oshi compared to.
And like Instagram likes and Twitter likes don't count as votes. So
Yeah.
I think the thing with Mikana is she probably has like a very large pool of casual fans, like me, who wouldn't really like put a lot of effort. Put a lot of effort
buy
into
any.
voting.
Hanashikai.
No,
I think she has a,
but I voted.
she has a
speaking of
has
which,
a handful of hardcore fans, I think. From someone
She does. She does.
Yeah.
From before her blow up.
Yeah.
So she had.
speaking of Hanashkai, and
Mhm.
it's also kind of related to votes. They're also selling the in-person Hanashkai or in-person talk event
Mhm.
live in person in Kanto and Osaka.
Yes.
In
living
April,
color.
I think is when those events are going to happen. But they're selling those along with this single, but it's the ring card like bullshit style where like you pay first, lose later.
Yeah.
Because you're buying these bonus photos.
Are they gonna
And
deliver? Are they gonna deliver it on before
if you
They already delivered some.
Yeah.
if you applied by like
Oh.
February something, they would arrive.
Like
They
8th or something.
arrive.
Yeah, if you apply before February 15, they already delivered it.
Yeah, the deadline to apply is like 14th, March 14th.
Yeah. So actually,
So you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
deliver the CDs. So you have about like a week.
so
or two
actually,
or so
that's a like wild card because that's not
Yeah,
reflected in the
'cause-
Hanashikai sales, and you can apply infinitely for those because it's
Yeah.
a lottery.
Yeah.
Well,
like the photo and the CDs are guaranteed, but the in-person
So
talk is not.
so
see, I would have bought.
it's like-
I would have bought if it was a guaranteed handshake.
I mean, it depends on who you're getting. Like Misaki is a guarantee.
Yeah, Misaki, Fua, I think it's both guaranteed.
Some of the
yeah.
8th gens are probably guarantees.
Yeah, I don't care about 8th gens.
not even Saibi.
No,
Or Mako.
no,
Or Ayakata, or whatever.
Ayapyon.
Ayapyon.
no. I
How about
haven't.
Xeon?
I haven't. No, not really.
All the truth comes out. Sleeves is listening.
No, I
Doesn't
mean,
care about the Xeon Nation. Doesn't care about Mikana.
yeah,
Well, maybe he does care about Mikana, but only if it was guaranteed.
yeah.
That's why he went to that
The
Shibuya,
Watashkai. Yeah.
Tsutaya.
Yeah. I hope they do that again. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, if you guys want infinite votes, then you can buy the ring card lotteries.
Yeah, I think
the
desperate
photos.
people will turn to that when the like resale supply runs out. As in like
That's true.
Mercari and Yahoo auctions for vote selling.
So with Tepotai, I actually noticed that votes actually were very rare on Mercari Yahoo auctions.
They only had like 3 or 4 weeks of actual sales
Yeah,
to buy the votes, like for real, like legitimately.
yeah. Well, this
Like,
time
only 3 weeks. It was only 3 weeks of, I think, sales.
Yeah,
Because it was still Date and it was like after the fact.
that's true. That's true. Yeah. Anyway,
Yes, yeah,
I
votes
got.
were very
I
scarce that
thought.
time.
I thought it was. Like, I remember thinking this because I was looking for votes on Mercari, and I remember. I remember it's like, oh wow, there's like so few.
Well, maybe because it was just a unit, so people didn't
Yeah.
think it was.
Give a shit.
Yeah, I mean it's a cycle, right? Like the potential sellers didn't think there would be that many buyers, so they don't put it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then like it was kind of expensive, so then the buyers don't really want to go for it. But
Yep.
yeah, so for this time, it's been like the day of that it came, the shipments came. I think the votes were going for like 800, but they've dropped generally to like 500 to 555.
Really?
Yeah.
On Mercari?
Mhm.
I should buy some.
Oh shit.
For a friend, right?
Yeah.
Buying them for a friend.
My,
not-
my buddy sleeves.
So you'll
Yeah.
spend 500 per vote with guaranteed no Hanashikai but not 1,000 for a chance at real Hanashikai.
And a photo you don't care about.
Yeah. Oh, I saw something interesting, Geoff. They 36 votes for J only. 2,000 yen.
Yeah.
I should have. If I found this, I would have given it to you.
It's like has like the code already been used on I.
Probably,
That's how
yeah,
they
probably.
get through.
Well, that might be
Or maybe like a Kojirin,
Kojirin or Kokona.
yeah, Kojirin or Nagisa fan or something.
Saya.
Yeah. So that's an interesting strategy.
It's kind of dumb though.
Why not? Why not?
I mean, like if the
Sell it.
Only J
committee
votes.
like wants to get as much money as they can for I, and they only care about I.
Yeah. You sell the J votes, right? Makes sense. Anyways, I think we've beaten this dead horse.
Yeah, so Senkyo sucks. Still bullshit. Nothing's changed.
Although we just
Yeah,
spent
forward
like an
to-
hour talking about it. So
Look forward to the secondary results in a few days.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're gonna be doing like a check-in
It's not
podcast.
really-
Maybe. I
The
think
schedule's
it's
so whack.
I think it's fun. Like just do a reaction
it
cast
short.
just for that. Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, keep it
Yeah,
short.
we won't be catching up on like 2-month-old news or anything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that.
Just that. Like how we
It'll
did
be like
NAMBATTLE last time.
year's- Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. Because the schedule's really weird. Like they haven't started any of the.
Yeah.
Maybe talk
Natural
about
performance
the
stuff.
other my performances if they happen.
Yeah,
if they happen.
yeah,
Yeah, comparing Team N and Team M.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
yeah.
Anyways.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back. Talk about the new team stages. And we're back.
That was a
All
short
right,
break.
so let's talk about the short break. Let's talk about the new team stages. So they kind of did them in a weird order, partially because of COVID and just I guess Nagisa's schedule. But so far we've only heard M and B2 is new stages. No N yet because all Team N got Corona. And we probably won't see their actual real Shonichi until April, based on the schedule of things. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Which is how we were arguing
anyway,
they
maybe
should have
talk
done it
about-
originally.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, in hindsight, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So let's talk about Team M's Shonichi. So the members for the first show were Wakapon, Kokona, Chihi, Keito, Rei, Yuina, Harakaren, Shion, Yuzu, and Reiko. So 10 members.
Who got left out?
Shiori, Anju,
And
Mirai.
Mirai.
Miki.
And Miki.
Amirun.
Well, yeah. That was expected.
I think she was
in-
still sick at the time.
sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Makes sense.
With centers being Coconut and Ray,
So it's a double center.
double center.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was a stupid reason. Like, why bother making a double center unit and stage if Coconut's gonna be fucking off in like 2 months?
Yeah,
Not even 2 months. A month?
month and a half. Yeah, actually, basically a month.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They haven't said exactly when her. She's gonna be leaving into March
Yeah.
or so. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go over the set list. It's actually, I guess, a stage. The stage is called what's it called?
Koiwa Tatsuzen Yatekuru.
Oh. Love comes suddenly.
Yeah. So at least
Yeah.
it's an original stage, I guess.
Well,
Not
they're
recycled.
never gonna do another
AKB stage.
like yeah.
No, yeah, not AKB, but at least
Yeah.
it's not like some Dareka no Tamini or Reset or whatever. We were worried it was Reset at first, I guess, because the first song was.
Yeah.
The first song was Reset.
But there was no Zenza. And usually that one has a Zenza
Yeah.
song. So
Lemon no Toshigoro.
so they did Reset, which I like that song. A type. Then Natsu no Saimin Jutsu.
And it was great at this point.
Um,
Like, Reset, one of the best Team M stages, and then an actual Team M song.
yeah. Then Rain Eye Circus.
It's like, what the fuck
which
is
is like from like AKB's first album, or first real album. They take a break and then they do Gyakuten Oji Sama.
This is the unit corner.
This unit song,
Yeah,
yeah.
Unit Corner, yeah. So that's why I'm already getting angry. Kyoku no Dilemma and She's Gone. So units. And then we get Zero Sum Taiyo, Koi wa Sainan, Matenro no Kyori, and then High Tension.
Mhm.
That's what they brought me back. High Tension.
This is an NMB stage, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, because they do all these other AKB crap songs, and then That's why I have like issues with the units because it's always AKB songs. Like use NMB units.
Yeah,
Do,
yeah. I mean,
use it. You may know guitar or whatever. And
yeah. I think I had this
Wakaki.
rant. I think I had this rant on the Discord. I said that like it's pretty dumb. Like why do Gyakuten Ojisama? Like fucking do Onyu or something, right? Who cares? Why do you have to go out of your way to
2
choose
songs
like
from
an AKB
Reset
one?
is too much.
Yeah, one song from Reset is too
No,
much.
1 is fine. Because if they want the old Team M vibe, Reset is the perfect one to do it. But then any more than that is too much.
If they want the old Team M vibe, they should do Aido no Yowake.
No, because
Yeah.
the
Now we're
previous
Start with the
the
band.
previous
Yeah.
previous Team M did that. After
It
Yeah.
was like 2 teams
yeah,
ago.
I said previous.
No, or okay. So if you want a 3-member unit, right? Like do Zanen Shoujo
Or Zipper.
or Zipper, okay. Or Onyu, right? I think they were going for the cute unit here. So
Yeah.
do Onyu.
But then I think that's too much of a rehash because Coconut did it in Mokugekisha.
Okay, then do Zipper.
Do you want Coconut to do Zipper?
Well, she's selling a photo book, right? So,
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that in the news.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I
yeah.
mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like we
Yeah.
NMB has done Gyakuten Ojisama, but like I don't know.
It's just I just hate all these like
AKB
use it-
rehashes.
do NMB units. That's why I'd be less angry about units if they were NMB songs.
Well, there's only Kokoten and nothing else, right? So it's not like
Then use those. I don't care.
okay.
Yeah. Then moving on. Then they did Green Flash, which is like a weird choice. Had the dumb rap part, Then they did Encore, which is Koi no Onawa, and then Kimi no Koto ga Skianen, which is like the Kansai version of Kimi no Koto ga Ski
Dakara.
Ara.
Is it the Sashihara song? I think it is.
This is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the,
yeah, the
This
Sashihara
is like
song.
the big like
It was
AKB bait
Undergirls,
song.
wasn't
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was Undergirls, and like Sashihara was center or something.
Is Sayaka in it?
Yes, she is. Yes. Okay, so we found the AKB connection, the NMB connection.
Sure.
Well, the real NMB connection is that Rainyan's graduation concert used this Kansai Ben version. And that's where the lyrics are from.
Yes.
Because, like, HKT has a Hakata Ben version. But then NMB has never, like, released it or performed it anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. So now they're doing it. Might as well. They probably, because NMB management was probably like, you know what, we paid Akimoto for this, so might as well use it.
What do you guys think about this set list? I don't like it that much.
I really enjoyed it because it's really fun. It's a lot of, so the members said they chose songs that really made you want to do the cheers, and that was the case for me. Like Reset and like Matendro no Kyori. Like if you watch
And
them
Kimi no
with
Koto,
the cheers, the calls, it's like pretty amazing. My gripe, as you guys have said, is a little too many AKB songs, especially Gyakuten Ojisama, because I don't like it, and it's the second one from Reset. Like, and yeah, at least pick one NMB unit or something. She's Gone and Kyoko no Do Them I actually like, so I don't complain about those too much. And then the NMB songs they picked are great, but like just put one more instead of like reaching for
Green Flash
Yeah.
or
Zero Sum Tayo.
Like fucking Green Flash. Like who even likes Green Flash?
I thought Matt likes
Such
it
a
for the rap.
random.
Yeah,
that's
it's kind
like
of
the
weird
only
for the
redeeming
last
part of it.
song.
Yeah, it is.
I
weird,
think some
that
members
song.
talked about how it's supposed to be, I don't know, like, 'cause there's like some line about like, living for tomorrow or something. And then
Jesus
now
Christ.
how like, oh, we're in dark times with COVID and stuff, and it's hard to have hope. Something.
then do like Kazega Fuiteru or something, or Dareka no Tameni, if they actually want like an inspiring song, not some like shit AKB single that everyone's forgotten already.
That's like what Fuitoru say AKB single.
I know. I'm saying if they want like one of those like coming rising up from the darkness or something, like, listen to Kazega Fuiteru. That's what it says.
Yeah. Aruda, what did you think of the Team M set list?
Yeah, I don't really like this set list. There is too much unfamiliar song that I heard here, and also the unit composition is also kind of weird. Like Reiko in sexy unit instead of vocal or maybe cute.
Yeah, she said she was really like super nervous about doing a dance unit, but she did well. But I mean, it's Team M. Like, to do a sexy dance unit, there's not many members. Rei and Chihi fit, but like, no one else really fits. Maybe Amirun, but she didn't get picked.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, that was Team M, and I guess at the end of it, they just had this long ass like outro part with Deguchi and Shion. I guess they're just like stalling for time to do the performance of the new single, Koito Ai. And then everyone got COVID the next day.
Yeah, the first performance.
I mean, it's probably not from the performance. It's probably from rehearsal, like a few days before.
Yeah. But it was like weird that they did it like at the. I thought like the order is weird. Like I thought they were gonna do it at the Team N show, I guess, but because like the other Senbatsu members were like there at the theater.
Good thing they.
No, I think it was because of Nagisa's schedule.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, she wasn't there.
Well, she wasn't even there. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Reiko's
who? Oh, Reiko.
Chihi filled
Reiko
in
took her spot,
Chihi's
right?
position. Or Chihi filled in Nagisa's position, and then Reiko filled Chihi's position.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, good thing they did it because we wouldn't have it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like a week before.
No, that was the day before.
I mean, I'm talking about before like they really showed off the music video. This is the first time they showed the full song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Team M. Next is Team B2, and their team group, Team B2's stage is called Namba Egao Kaika Singen.
Yep.
The Shonichi members for this are Wakanyan, Fuwa, Sakata Misaki, Yoshino Misaki, Yukino, Yunanan, Mochan, Zeon, Sion, and IP. Yes, mostly 7 Gen.
It's all of 7 Gen made it.
All of 7 Gen is here.
Plus 2
8th Gens.
Plus 2 8th Gens.
Yeah. Showing yet again that NMB management loves them boomers.
Hey. It's okay. I'm okay with these boomers.
That's because like Misaki's literally last position.
Selective boomer.
It's like one wrong step and she would have been out.
As we saw today, I think all the 7th gens are ahead of 8th gens in performance.
By far, actually. Like
Other than Sakatan.
Yeah. Yukino's better than Misaki. But yeah, I mean, I guess the surprise is Sakatan being center.
That's pretty bold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really surprising. Actually,
you were upset because it wasn't Zeon.
Yes, fuck that. Fuck
Zeon
management.
was robbed.
Fuck management.
Zeon was robbed. Fuwa was robbed.
Yeah, like Zeon isn't even second position. She's third position. Like, what bullshit is that?
Yeah.
I thought it was a good stage. Better than M.
Definitely better.
Yeah, clearly better.
Except for
M.
fucking Virgin Love. Oh my god.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, that's just the problem with the units, as always. Well, no, that's not even a unit song.
It's not a unit
It's just a shit song.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get through the set list here. So they start off with a banger. Ishukan Zenbu ga Getsu Yobi Nara ni no ni.
It's an NMB original song. NMB Kenkyusei song, actually.
From Takane Ringo.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah. It's a banger though. I like this song.
I don't like it that much.
You like these like
Garfield.
You like these
Garfield
random
song,
like
though.
theater ed only songs for some reason, Matt. Like Niban Menodor and then this one.
And
Like you probably like Kasawa Iranai or something.
no.
Do you even know what it is? It's
Another Kenkyusei song, like, a really old one.
the theme song for
Anyway.
Amakara-san.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? I don't even remember. Oh, okay. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. That song rules. Then we get Gomene ni
Tsukini
Gomene
Nachate.
Tsukini Nachate, which
I don't remember this song. What is this song?
they did it today. It's the second song, but yeah, it's like I don't remember either.
Okay,
I think
whatever.
it's alright.
Forgettable.
Then they get the real banger.
Oh,
Song
okay.
of the song of the set
Now
was
I know why.
Oceana.
Now I know why you like this stage.
Yeah. Oh, they start up really, really strong.
Yeah,
It's a really strong start.
not really, but okay.
Yeah, then they do an MC, and then they get into the unit corner with Heart Gata Virus, Runner's High,
Another one.
and then Shinkiro.
Yeah. I don't like any of these actually. Shinkiro maybe I like. Runner's High definitely.
okay.
No, fuck that. What the hell is that?
Hey, Ion was in that.
Who
You could like
cares?
it. Yeah.
There's like
Now
so
you're
many.
talking.
There's like so many options for units.
It's-
Like they choose
It's
like a
kinda
really shit one.
Well, so you were arguing about like doing NMB units. It feels like they searched for like young members, like songs from AKB that had Ion. Because that's what Gomen ni.
I mean, Heart Gata Virus is a fucking boomer ass.
They should have done what's that? The US US Scud.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? Yeah. That's better song. Even though that's Oguri Yui centered. But Ayan's in it. Actually Yuri's in it too. Because it was like an under 18 song or something. Yeah. That's a better song than whatever this is. Or do like the one the Sakamichi AKB thing that Kokona did.
Oh, she wasn't in that one though. Like, I know the one you're talking about. She's in one of them, but she's not in the one that you like. The
Oh,
one that they
okay.
did at Loli concert.
How do you know which one I like?
Because you talked about it a lot at the Loli concert.
Oh, okay.
The Monica Yoakeda.
I think so. Yeah.
I think Monica has Kokona.
Oh no, that one. Yeah, that's the. Like Monica.
Oh, that's not
That's
that's not Sakamichi.
double center one. That's the AKB one.
Yeah.
With zooming.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway,
Zuki.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. What? They should have like a. Where's the solo? We got double. We got duet, but not solo. Like they should have done Yasashi Kisu.
they have
Why?
only 3 songs to do 10 members.
Yeah. They're not gonna do Yasaki's. That's like too big of a push. Like you give Yasaki's to someone like you really want to push. They haven't given it out to random people, unlike Waruki, where everyone and their dog gets it.
You get a Waruki, and you get a Waruki.
Yeah.
Hey, knock on wood, we haven't had a Waruki this year.
Oh my
Have we?
god! Now you said it. We're gonna get it in Kohona's grad stage.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be Warukoko, and we're not gonna get to see it.
You don't want to see it.
Goddamn Snowman 557. It's all his fault. Yeah. Anyway, we get out of the unit corner and we go get Taiyo ga Sakamichi.
Banger.
Oh, no Boruko.
Banger, best song.
But
Yeah.
just the
Fuck you.
52 fans are probably like, hey, that's our song.
Yeah,
Virgin Love, shit song.
shit song. Yes,
And then Almond Croissant,
awesome song.
banger, good song.
Yeah,
All right. Then I do another MC. Then we get Toto,
banger.
the Gainin song.
Yeah, Gainy season 2 actually.
Yeah. Then we get the encore, and then we get kind of a little like mini medley with oh my god, like they do the fullish short version.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't completely stop, and then it goes into Bokura Yurika.
Yeah, but that like
And then it's a really
the transition between Eureka and Date was really weird. I thought my stream skipped or something.
Yeah, it's really abrupt. That was fun.
Yeah.
Then we get Koito Ai no Sono Aida Ni Wa, so the new song.
Yep. And
then
they finish with Yoki Kumo.
Yeah, kind of weird.
It's like, okay.
All these NMB
Like,
songs
this was...
and then do like the most AKB songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good ending. It's a good song to end with if you get fan interaction, but you're not allowed to have fan interaction. So it's like
to swing your towel.
Yeah, so it's pretty dumb actually to end with this. I mean, it is good. I like it. I would like this if you had fan interaction, but like no.
Wasn't there a comment? It was like a joke comment about like this is like NMB Theater's way of like clearing out the air.
Oh yeah,
no,
I think IP said something.
Did she joke about it in the MCE?
I think she did. No, someone did.
Actually. So what's funny is that I've been to concerts where we weren't allowed to spin towels during COVID. Because they think
because they said that fans aren't allowed. When they started the song, they said like, unfortunately, you guys are not allowed to do this, but so we will do it for you.
So dumb.
Which doesn't really make sense.
Yeah,
because it will spread your
whole point of
your aerosols around. I don't know.
Yeah, the whole point of the fucking song is to
spin your towels.
Spin your towels. Yeah, and then you can't do it. So what the fuck?
And
Yeah.
Anyway, overall, I think it's a better set list than M.
Yeah, but
well, I mean, I see like if you like this type of song, you would like this, but I like it that it had more NMB songs.
That's why I like it.
But I've never been really into watching Kenkyusei shows.
Well, that's your loss.
I'll watch it when Yayoi appears.
She did appear today.
She did appear today
on the B2 my set list. So bring into that. So for this, it's a bit weird. So I think we kind of mentioned in the intro when we're talking about the whole non-battle stuff. But yeah, they do 10 songs, and they kind of split this set list in half.
Yeah.
But then get rid of the units and then add a couple new songs to the set list.
Yep. I mean, it's a strategy, I guess. So because 8th gen, you can't expect 8th gen to learn all of the songs.
Like 10 new songs or something.
Yeah.
Like they're already struggling with like the 10 songs they already have right now. Yeah, I guess let's talk about the teams. So Group A, their team name is Ace. Bunch of tryhards. And then B is Buriko Baby. It's kind of a really stupid name. I think this is like Fuwa's revenge. Because last year they wanted to call the Group B Black Babies or something. But Miru vetoed it and filibustered her own idea.
Well, I mean, in fairness, like that was a good job by Miru.
Yeah,
it would have been fucking awful if it was really called Black Babies. So, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, actually, I saw the video they posted on Twitter of them introducing it, and like the video is actually kind of funny. Because you have like Mo-chan crawling on the floor like a baby. Yeah, but that was pretty funny. And I guess because Saebi was missing, so they have like a picture of her face and then like a little like drawing of a t-shirt.
Yeah. Like
off to the corner. And it is the same thing for B2 for Ace with Pikaru, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Aruda, you should tell us what happened with Saebi if she sends a Mobame.
I don't know. She sends the last time she sent Mobame. She just feel that she struggle and kind of feel homesick. And that's it. She rarely sends Mobame compared to Ayapion. No?
Yeah, I mean Ayapion sends once a day, right?
Yeah. At least she sends 2 days once every 2 days.
Oh wow, that's terrible. Yeah.
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 Anyway, I guess to go for the the B2 non-battle set list. It goes Ishukan, Getsuyobi, Gomene Suki ni Nachate, and then Otoshiana. So yeah, really strong start for Ace. It's like the beginning of the set list, I think, was my favorite part of this whole set list, of the whole B2 set list. So I already knew Buriko Babies were at a disadvantage. Then they do MC, and then they do a couple new songs. They do Nande and then Idol and Peak.
Mm-hmm.
And then another MC that I guess was apparently super awkward. Who made it awkward, Geoff?
Everyone.
Everyone made it awkward.
So I only caught the tail end of Ace, and I started with what's her
Buriko
first?
Baby.
Buriko Babies. I thought the banter between the members was good. Like between 7th gen and 8th gen was good. I actually enjoyed it because it was fun watching 7th gen basically be the senpai and trying to bring up the other girls. So Mocha and Fuwa were trying their hardest in MC. I thought that was fun to watch.
Apparently, Mochan is always teaches the 8th gens the dances, and you wouldn't expect her because she's not really a top performer, right?
Yeah, I mean she didn't even get into Shonichi for Will Be Idol, but
she's second last.
Yeah.
But they say in sports the best players don't make good coaches because it comes to them naturally. The worst players have to learn it so they know how to teach.
That's true. But I thought Mochan did really well today. I was commenting that Misaki was a vastly superior performer to the others. Which would sound crazy, right? If we're talking about Misaki
Flashback
here.
to 2 years ago.
Yeah, we were making fun of her.
The stage.
Yeah. So she's come a long way because Jeff's girl Iayoi kind of sucked.
She was fine. And, she wasn't that much worse than Yukino.
Yeah, but Misaki was much better than her.
I wasn't watching Misaki.
Yeah,
anyway,
so
we haven't gone through the Buriko Baby set list.
Okay, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah. So they kind of swap teams. So that's how this whole set list goes. Is they swap half and half.
Yeah.
So Buriko Baby started. They did Taiyoga Sakamichi, Virgin Love, Almond Croissant. Then they do a beat MC, and then they do Toto Toto. So at this point, I was like, wait, why did the first half have 3 old songs and 2 new songs, and here we have 4 old songs? And then M10 they did, the next song then was Niji no Sukurikata. Ryan was really happy about this.
No, not really. I guess who was the center? IP. Oh man,
she killed the solo. I liked. She's a good singer, I guess. Yeah. So.
If it was, I don't know, Mochan would have been better because I like her better. Yes.
She also had a solo.
Yeah. Some other 8th gen had a solo, like the Riripon part, the shoe part, I think, or something. But whatever.
Yeah. There's that. So they both did their core set list, and then they come back and did a mixed MC, and then they did Encore, which is both teams together. They did Sai Sai Psycho, Yume wa Niginai, and then NMB 48.
They were switching members during the song.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was 5 A members, 5 B members, and then halfway through the song, they would swap to the other 5 members.
Yeah.
Go off stage, and then new group comes in.
So you see everyone do a little bit of every song.
Who was center for Yuminige? IP. Yeah.
Yeah, you got robbed of the.
I got robbed of Xeon Yuminige. Damn it, IP.
Xeon taking all the L's.
Yeah. That's okay. She's gonna be center eventually. So
did we mention?
Keyword eventually. Someday.
Yeah.
Did we mention that? So A did the first 5 songs, B did the second 5, and then like there's
Yeah.
4 total shows. So then like the first 2
Yeah.
is gonna be A B A B, and then the last 2 shows are gonna switch the order. So B A.
BA,
So-
BA.
Oh, so they're gonna do the same set. Oh,
So then
okay.
the Burrito
Yeah.
Baby members will also do like those first 5 songs. So
Okay.
it's more fair to judge them that way.
I
Well, I
see.
mean,
Yeah.
but it's a fan vote, so everyone's just gonna.
Yeah, so it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Who is the most popular girl of everyone there? Well, I guess if we're going by like Senkyo votes, then it's Wakanyan.
but then if it's one
then-
person, one vote.
Ace.
Yeah. Well, the most fans, IP,
Twitter followers, Sion.
Twitter followers.
Oh yeah, Sion.
Those people are not
Sion
gonna vote for
Fua.
her.
Hey,
Those-
the stream is
Yeah.
free.
Yeah. Well, still,
The vote's
those
free.
people are not gonna vote for her. Yeah, maybe
But there's a
Fua?
week. There's a week for her to spread that Google form link.
The link. Yeah. Well, okay. If she tweets about it, then yeah, maybe she'll win. Her team will win. Is she A? She's A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Sion. Yeah, there'll be shenanigans.
honestly speaking, though, A overall was much better.
Ha! Take that, Matt.
They had the better set list. It's not fair.
Well, I mean, regardless of
Ah,
that, like
maybe.
the level of dance,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Burrito Baby has some.
Even their 8th gens are better. Even their 8th gens are
Everyone
better.
like, besides Yukino and Yayoi, like in the 8th gens were mostly really awkward to me.
Look
Yeah.
at Saku-chan. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, Saku-chan is so.
She looked like
So
she was
flat.
lost. It's like some random kid was standing on stage.
I mean, even Misaki was better than that during.
Yeah.
performance.
Like at her worst, Misaki was like better than that. Like she looked like she didn't want to be there.
But she made it before Sae-B. So
Like I think that's what Aruda was saying, is that was probably Saibi's position.
So I think the other thing they said about this is that there's 11 members in each group, and they would rotate it as well. I initially thought it meant they would rotate each song, but then I think since it was the same 10 members today, I think maybe the next stage, like they will swap out the last position or something like that. So
Yeah.
you won't instead of Saku-chan, you might have Sae-B, and then in
Yeah.
Ace, somebody will sit out, and then you'll have Pikaru.
Who was last position in Ace? Yeah, whoever is get swapped out for Picarun maybe. Yeah. I think A did better, but that's because Zion was there. You have to admit,
He would have been
Matt.
better if Saibi was here.
Yeah. No, not really. She's pretty terrible. But I think even the 8th gens for A did better. Like obviously like Sakatan was in A, right? So that's kind of unfair.
And
But Mako did well too. Oh, I have to talk about Mihi's stupid hair though. Like who thought that was a good idea?
the double twin tail thing.
Oh yeah, it's a twin tail.
The Wakapon twin.
Yeah, the Wakapon twin tail. Like a twin tail is okay. Don't do the high twin tail. That's
Yeah.
It's like
stupid.
anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one wears their hair like that except Wakapon for a year.
Yeah, because he
It wasn't
likes
even for a year. I think it was
Mirai.
for a day, and like she didn't realize that was the day they're gonna take her picture.
Yeah, but it stayed with her for a year.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah. Huh. Well, okay, I guess, like, I don't know if people are familiar with this, but, like, Kenkyusei are required to wear one hairstyle all the time. So that's what they call the kotai hair, the fixed hairstyle. So they cannot change the fixed hairstyle until they get promoted. Or something happens, because, like, the 7 gens all changed their fixed hairstyle.
Yeah, like Fuwa has a
Wakanyan.
ponytail now.
Yeah. Fuwa, Wakanyan, Shiomin. Yeah, Yunanan.
Yonan has her hair down.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. So, generally they're required to only wear one hairstyle. So it was actually interesting to see the 8th gens on what their fixed hairstyles were. So like Sakatan got the center hair, which is like just like she wore it down, right? And then Yukino had the side pony, the Reona side pony. And and I just mentioned like he had like the stupid high twin tails. Someone Ayapyo had a bun.
Bun, yes.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I mean, it's cute, but it's probably like a pain in the ass to style because like it's like if you're doing dancing, right? It's liable to fall down.
Yeah, I think that's happened to Nagisa a few times.
Yeah.
And like the Q-Mart show, like her bun just like come apart.
See,
halfway into the song.
See, and then there's someone had a high pony. Who had a high pony?
Wasn't it Mako?
Oh, I think it was
Yeah,
Mako.
half pony.
Yeah.
Look at these hair experts here.
Because
I'm playing like a freaking like dress up game.
Yayoi half twin was great.
see, half twins are better. Like instead of whatever they made Mihi do. Yeah, Mako's was good. I thought not really actually. I don't really like it that much.
He really changed.
I wish she just. I mean, because she's really pretty, so it doesn't really matter. Like if she wore it down, it would have been better.
Look more like Saito Asuka instead of Riku
yeah.
from Nitsu.
I have no idea who Riku from Nitsu is, but okay, more Saito Asuka, less the other girl. Yeah, but yeah, it was okay. What did you think about the hairs, the hair Aruda?
Did you want?
Yeah, it's kind of funny that Ayapon didn't use Riona hairstyle.
Oh, okay. That's what you were looking for.
Yeah.
Side pony, right? Like.
Yeah, but it's already claimed by Yukino first.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no way she was gonna do side pony because Yukino already had a side pony. But it's funny. I guess like Xiaomin had side pony too, but she changed it. Anyways.
Yeah, so that was the B2 non-battle. Yeah, as we mentioned, the voting is done through Google form.
Yep.
You can do it for a week.
Matt's gonna tweet about it, so look for it.
Unless I need everyone who reads my tweet to promise they're gonna vote for Buriko Baby. So
no, they're gonna
vote
vote for the Aces.
Don't read my tweet. Don't click that link. It's gonna give you a virus. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna do it then for talking about that. So I guess we haven't decided. I guess we may or may not do like a shorter check-in episode, like next week or later this month.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. Yeah, schedule's still kind of weird. Like they're gonna start cramming all these like performances.
Yeah.
Like they have like a show. They have like something to do every day, from like today until, from Monday until like next 2 Mondays. It's insane. They're gonna be so tired. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this edition of NMB Takoyaki Party. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to the show. Tell a friend about the show. Like and subscribe. All the good stuff. And we will catch you again next time. Peace.